no Cycrid, no Captain Cooper, no Retreat, no Jim, no Tax, no Zero Gemini, no Enorim, no 1000 Custom, no Relics, no Nitro, no IMO, no Aribo Header, no Jason, no EZH, Pitch Bumps, no Oscar of Astora, no Mini Mongo, no Thomas Peterson, no MJ, no AJ, no Virgin Stable, no DDK. Dropkick? This one I skip a dropkick? But this one the one I skip dropkick? Yeah, here. Because I already had the 2 Pommel Plus. So there was no need to pick this dropkick here. The 2 Pommel Plus and Blood for Blood will pay off. And at the end of the day, in the hard fight, I killed it with 192 strength. So I had quite a pivot on this floor. Infinite. I do like the transform 2 a lot more than remove 2. I think it's fairly low value though. And there is an early shop. You can take common relic and I mean you look at this map you would think that you can do 2 elite. There's like 1, 2 here and then connect here, but of course the path is not connected. Maximum elite is 2. You cannot get more than 2. Now, of course, taking 2 strike remove means that P strike early game is not it's not really a thing. Yeah? So you remove one of the big common attacks potentially early game, but long term value you have more. Left shot potential here is none. So if you take a deal bonus and remove 2 and you never find a Hexaghost solution, you die. Not that these things not that this is so much better. Choose a card is probably better than the common relic in this kind of situation. But yeah, just a force 2 elite act Hexaghost act we probably should try to get a bit more value. You know? It's a bit annoying, you know, this kind of thing. It's like just uncertain. It's like long-term value but very uncertain short-term. This is also kind of a long-term value but very uncertain short-term, and this is short-term value but effectively nothing long-term, which is not what we want to take in this map with 2 elites only Hexaghost. So we probably remove 2 and hopefully we don't see like the worst things ever, because if we do in this see the worst things ever in the opening floors here, then this one can collapse extremely fast. And this one can actually just go off the rails. It's super fast, even with the Hexaghost act. If the opening floors are like really bad. Okay, let's remove 2 and then start here. I will just go to the shop. Because the intention is to go to this fire and then this elite. Burning elite is optimistic, sometimes it's doable though. If you are giga high rolling by this probably of course you can fight this, you know, but usually it doesn't happen. But this also comes with 2 fires, and there's fire number 1 here, fire number 2 here, so don't lose a fire in the act. You still get your 2 elites. Infinite. Let's start here, and of course we want to go short. Next time I must take 1, so we always leave this fight full HP. $20 goes good. That's the most unpleasant thing to see, but I'm sure. I mean, okay, I picked. I hate anger, but I don't hate it that much to skip it in this kind of act with like Hexaghost at the end and then remove 2 strikes. I don't hate that much. It's okay. See, garbage when the red pitch a lot. Yeah, or you can take the garbage card and you claim that okay, exhaust all your defense, and you go infinite. You take the anger. So 5 times 2 stars 2 bell. Wait, you said that yesterday, you know, that you swap and you only get star and bell and everything's like long relic bar. You swap it to bell and star again. Because I do remember hearing this yesterday. Oh, yeah, just take the angle, yeah, sure. Oh, the angle. Yeah, this always takes 0. Angle, okay, it evens out. You can take another attack here, which I guess I don't mind. So it's kind of like you transform 2, yeah? You transform 2 strike into 2 better attacks, which, you know, is not super giga high long-term value, but is that long-term enough? If the attacks are good enough to carry you to X1, which I claim that it is, they have like twin strike angle, and then you can upgrade your twin strike, you can upgrade your bash, and you have some any strength, and then suddenly you can kill the Hexaghost. Not sure. Otherwise, you can skip or you can take that anyway. You could skip here as well. With just the angle entering the elite, I'm not feeling super comfortable because the 2 fights didn't drop a potion either. And I don't really want to have to buy garbage here. If I see an inflame or whatever here, I would probably like to buy that over potion to just kill the Hexaghost right now. Like kill the Hexaghost immediately. Oh yeah, just take the twin strike, that's fine. Infinite. Okay, so the twin strike is already bad, yeah? Just so you know. And the twin strike is already bad because I am probably buying the Flash of Steel here. Who are a bit poor? The Dark Embrace is here, you can buy Dark Embrace. If you can, if you didn't go, of course the medkit is bought first, and then Dark Embrace is bought second, and then you buy your Flash of Steel, and you can even buy your Rage, and then you can buy the Intimidate, you can buy potions. Infinite. But yeah, the twin strike is already bad. So you know, like it becomes bad quite quickly. This is a pretty good attack, though, so I'm not complaining. Or you can remove. I think Flash of Steel is just stronger than remove. It's like unconditional drop kick. Of course, it's weaker. Yeah, it doesn't deal as much damage. But it's unconditional, so it's not nearly as awkward with the bash. And the Dorito thing was a +9 9-man special, infinite. Or you can buy a potion, but none of these potions actually give you output. You know, it's just like, I mean, okay, this gives you output, but it's barely anything. It's just a bit of HP. Infinite. Now, of course, this deck has problems in early game for sure. Like, definitely has some problems in early game, especially when we bottom deck of Bash. 26, so if I draw a strike off of this, I do kill, yeah. And if I don't draw a strike off of this, I never kill, so I should just flash first. I didn't draw a strike, so we can triple defend here instead. And next one, I always have lethal. Yeah, it cannot be fail lethal because either I draw twin strike with 2 other attacks, or I draw 4 attacks with the anger. So I always kill. No potion. Power through in this deck is really awkward, by the way. But it opens second wheel immediately, and it's still a massive front load block card in hallway fights, which you do face at 4 advanced hallways in a row here. By the way, no potion, 3 fights, 12%. Am I Baron with a prop stuff in 10-man special load? I think remove 2 strike a better option. So skill and mass. I mean, yeah, strike is just way worse on defense later, and the claim basically is that Ironclad is strong enough in Act 1 that you can just take the thing that's like maybe slightly worse. And then it's only a maybe. It's like maybe slightly worse in short term. It probably is worse short term. I have done a lot of 1-1 remove before, and generally speaking, it is stronger in Act 1 if the run is rolling bad. If you are rolling the worst things ever, removing 2 strikes is really bad. Yeah? But then of course, if you leave Act 1 in the normal run, then 2 strike remove becomes better than 1-1 like quite quickly. It's not very comfortable if this is a Sentry or something, but you know, we have to deal with that. Hopefully anger is strong enough. Even the normal cannot kill super cleanly with this. Everything sucks. Mainly because I don't have potions, and the fires are in very awkward spots, so hopefully I don't walk into here and just die. Unless you claim that Power 2 is so strong, I should just go here instead. Because going here, of course, this elite will come before the fire, so we are a bit weaker, yeah? But point chance are very high, and then you have more information whether you need to like, actually rest here or not. Because like, if you go here, you fight this elite, it usually goes badly, and then from here it's like, really awkward because remove is... Because upgrade is strong in this kind of deck. But suddenly now you face 4 advanced hallways in a row and the elite, so it's a little bit difficult with no bailout. If you choose to upgrade here over resting. After you fight this, then yeah, like you only need to make it 2 here, so you probably can upgrade anyway if the HP is a little bit low, and then from here you can know better whether to rest or not. Of course you can run into 10% hallway fight here. Can I get a potion drop? Like, come on. Why is every run once again, why are we rolling at 12%? This 3-5 is no point. It's a very annoying layout. Very annoying map layout. It's just no pivot. It's like low value and no pivot. That's like the giga terrible combination, you know, if we draw the worst things ever in these floors. And in the shot, I bought Flash of Steel. Because there was like a blood potion, and that was about it for the potions. It should be fair, the blood potion is probably better than Flash of Steel in these nodes. I mean, okay, card 2 just picked on, but yeah, I'm a little bit worried that we don't have enough damage for the elite anyway without the upgrade. And of course this fight can just go bad. And they can still just not draw a potion and everything sucks. On the other hand, this fight right here, we usually get a potion, and even if we don't get a potion, we can have rest HP and we have 2 relics. This potion is risky if we are not strong enough though. Like, if everything is terrible, I can die in this Act 1. You know? Even if it's low value to at least Hexaghost, I can still just die inside Act 1. It is very possible because we didn't get a potion in the first 3 fights. And I didn't get like a giga premium damage card. It's like okay damage cards. I didn't get like, the Carnage, the Hemokinesis, the Shockwaves, the things, you know, the cards. The good cards. This card's just okay. This card's very good. It's not that good for killing the elite though, but it is very good. So I wonder about this fire. Sentry's fight right now looks like a massive pain. Yeah, Sentry's right now just looks like a complete massive pain. Like body slam, no chance. 0. Yeah, like absolutely 0. You remove 3 more strides in here and then give me a pyramid and we can think about it. Oh, I can see every fight going so badly in the elite fight. I can also see the fights going well, you know? Of course there are draw orders where the fight just go extremely well, but usually they just go very, very badly. The elite. The fire is just in terrible spots. And suddenly now I have to subject myself to advanced voice variants no matter where I go. We just go here and see 2 potions, eh? What about that? Anybody thought of that? We just go into here and see 2 potions for free. It was like, this part is just not... It's not that bad though, because you do... It's just that the elite in here, of course, you're weaker, way weaker than this elite, yeah? You only have 1 relic, and if you need to rest here, you don't even have... Because this fight goes badly, you don't even fight this with the upgrade. Then, you know, you have -1 upgrade and -1 relic. Probably also -1 potion entering this fight, because like, most of the time you just walk into here with 2 pots, your potion is high enough. Right side should still be better, even though this side is a bit more flexible with after we kill the elites, but you need to kill the elites first. You need to kill the elites first. That seems like really, really dangerous compared to just this part, even though I subject myself to advanced always variants and no rest pivot. The right side will still be better and have 1 more card reward too. Infinite. Well, we are already full HP, so we remove another card. How bad is Knob? How bad is Knob if I remove a strike here? I mean, probably 1 big hit. I don't know whether it would take 2 big hits or not. It is possible. It is possible that we would take 2 big hits. Not that likely. Do we have enough Lagavulin damage? I mean, I do have Anger, Flash of Steel, so it's not that likely that Lagavulin goes strong. It's just Sentries, so it's strike better than defense Sentries. It's not even that clear whether strike is so much better than whether defense is so much better than strike and Sentry. Probably it is. Yeah, we have Anger to have attack density in the deck and the redraw as well a little bit. Yeah, probably still remove strike. I'm wondering about the upgrade though, because it's just between. I mean, there are 3 candidates here. There's like Flash of Steel +3 with 0 cost. I always played. the bash to secure Lagavulin and kind of caps out the knob damage taken. But it is terrible against Sentry, so probably not the bash. It's just that the bash is the best against Hexaghost, like way down the line, so in case you need to rest or whatever, or some other things come up, then I do have bash plus against the Hexaghost. I don't think bash should be made here. So in reality, there's only Flash of Steel or Twin Strike. Is that you either do the +4 or you do the +3 but on the 0 cost. And there are not that many cards in here that was playing, so probably Twin Strike will just be played on site anyway. Like in the North fight, there's like a draw order where you can. I guess the Flash of Steel has better vulnerable rounding, so if the enemy is vulnerable, it's also kind of like the +4, and it's not too different. Yeah, because it goes, it's +5 with Vaughn. Like the other thing is +6 with Vaughn, so it's a little bit better, but it's not that much better. Of course, if I know this goes well, I would like Flash to still be green over the Twin Strike, but maybe Twin Strike first is still fine. Like the only thing is just sometimes if you see guaranteed lethal, you can play the power through against the knob, and then Bash Twin Strike cannot be played, and then maybe Flash of Steel play gives you guaranteed lethal, it could be losing a bit of HP. And debuff at Laga quite scary? Yes, but of course the hope is that we don't really get debuff. I think we don't get debuff like to -4. -2 most likely will happen, but we might be able to kill in time anyway, because the attack, these attacks are good. Especially with Twin Strike plus your angle, you do. It's not quite as good as having a Hemokinesis plus into the Lagavulin or anything, but it's not that bad. Of course it's scary, which is why we should upgrade an attack here. But yeah, I probably still remove the strike. Hopefully not stupid. Oh yeah, I definitely cannot fight this, no potion. And the normal elite is already kind of bad enough. I mean, Twin Strike upgrade does get double debuff at Lagavulin, but would still be a good card to play. Flash of Steel upgrade is so much better later on, is the thing. Especially if we enter Act 2 like 2 energy or something, and Flash of Steel upgrades, the Flash of Steel just gets played anyway, but the Twin Strike might not be. But maybe that's Act 2's problem. We probably should not be worrying about Act 2 right now. And into the Sentries, I would think that the Twin Strike upgrade probably. I mean, it's just 1 damage, but meeting the 1 damage threshold in the Sentries fight could make a massive difference in that fight. Probably just do Twin Strike plus. Yeah. Hopefully this fight doesn't go really terrible, because it certainly could. 90 HP now, Bash Twin Strike. Yeah, 2 energy. Okay. Did not get to spend all 2 energy here, but I mean, I don't even have 2 energy in the deck in here to spend on offense. We could power through this turn, or we could kill. And I mean, I did tell you, right, is that there are draw orders where we just kill this extremely easily, and we got a good draw order. Oh good. There are draw orders in here that we take like 40 plus to this guy, or like any other elite, but we drew effectively perfect. We actually drew like effectively perfect at this fight. There is a better draw order. You could have drawn power 2 on turn 2 and then somehow play it because you're stupid, but you know. If you have like perfect foresight or something, you have 7 quid, then you can draw power 2 on turn 2 and you play the power 2 and then still kill this turn, because here we do overkill it. Then you will take 0, but no potion in tanks. I mean, we have a lot of HP now, that's pretty safe. But your opponent chance 80% now, and it's fine, no? We have a lot of HP, so there's no. And the elite went extremely well, so there's no reason to rest here now. And that said, though, is this. What is this? Because this flex is like kind of good. On the other hand, you can also just not take it and then upgrade the Flash of Steel and then claim that's enough damage. Artifact? Nah, I don't think you need the artifact for this flex to even kill the ghost. Like flex plus should be good enough in this kind of thing. If you upgrade Bash or something. I'm aware, nah. I have a feeling that if we don't take the flex, it's a skip. But and then just upgrade Flash of Steel. So I'm just thinking about whether I want the situation where I have a Flex Plus in this deck, or I don't have a Flex and I have a Flash of Steel Plus instead. The strike is not like the worst thing ever in Act 2. If we don't see draw, I guess it could be bad. It's not likely to be bad though, it's pretty likely to be good, and this deck definitely does not take XecnaR, and that's not much I can tell you. To be fair though, you could see a Demon Form Feed Fire or something, and all corruption, suddenly the deck becomes a XecnaR deck, but for now it's very unlikely this deck will pick XecnaR, even if it shows up. So taking Flex into upgrade is not like bad at all. It does make the bad draw does worse, and I have removed a lot of strikes, but at the same time, you know, how bad can it really be? We already fought not to. yeah, we asking for XecnaR every, like, almost every Act 1 recently, and now this one, definitely I do not want to take it, and then it will show up. Yeah, that is how this game works, it's true. But yeah, honestly, I don't mind having this kind of mid deck. It's just, there's so many, there are so many potential cards that could show up and immediately make it obsolete, but I guess it's a skill that doesn't get in the way too much, even if we see a second win or something, do like power 2 second win, yeah, you can just exhaust the flex. It's okay. So if I take it, of course it's upgraded. Wow, thank you. I mean, I don't key that, but yeah, thank you. 80% potion chance, and we probably will get potions. 13. I don't like 13. 14. I also don't like 14. Also, where are my cards? Where are my cards? I remove like what 3 strike away from this deck, and this is what I draw as a base deck. I added like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. All of them are here. Oh, thanks. I mean, we still killed it. The blocking makes no sense. So of course, we just kill this immediately. Ow. It's fine. We have plenty of HP in the potion CO5. Hopefully, we can get some potions or deflects. Yeah, of course I don't take damage here. Anger would be nice, but if no anger, we just play powerful. 2 wounds in this deck in the redraw actually really bad, so you know I wouldn't say the power 2 is the best thing in this deck to be playing boss fights. That's okay, it's good enough in whole ways, and of course it opens the second win. I get potion. I didn't say that it opened second win, and here's a second win. That's pretty good. Now, if I draw defense, we just play that, so I don't think I care about bash. If I draw the twin strike, does it kill? If I flash with steel first, the twin strike here would be 11, 16, 32, 32, 44. Yeah, it still kills. Otherwise, I just power through. It takes 1 damage. If I have triple defense here next to the attacks, something could go really wrong, no? Let's be a little bit responsible, yeah. Let's be a bit responsible, okay. I'm stupid and bad. If I attack it, I would take 4. I could have taken a lot more, of course, if it attacks. Because there are bricks in here and there are plenty of things that will not kill if we didn't attack last turn. It's fine, there's only 1 HP. Also, we have like, okay, Hexaghost is dead. Okay, I'm stupid, why do I have this card? Now that I have Flex, though, do I really want the Blood for Blood? It's like such a weird thing to ask, but I do have to ask that. And now that I already have the Flex Flash of Steel thing, do I really want the Blood for Blood? I probably still do, yeah. I probably still do it. Just don't die to Hexaghost. I mean, Hexaghost never kills me though with this pot. Like, it actually cannot kill me. So is the Blood for Blood good in Act 2? I guess it's a question we should ask. It probably is. It probably is. Because the problem with this kind of deck usually is that the first cycle, the first draw cycle doesn't deal enough damage to the enemy, yeah. And then Act 2 has a lot of garbage like the slavers and the move stabbing, or even chosen shuffle in crap. Not the chosen shuffle doesn't shuffle in the new deck. But like the Slaver, the bootstrapping suddenly in the redraw, your deck is tiny and you draw a billion goons. And your damage is low per card, so suddenly nothing dies and then you die. The Blood for Blood prevents this from happening, in a sense. Not totally true, because any attack in here you add is also kind of bad with the second wind, no? It does make the power 2 second wind less likely to line up, yeah. And in this deck, if we don't have an evolve and the wounds are floating around, it's extremely bad because, you know, the deck is tiny, we just draw into the wounds repeatedly. 6 Mean Maniacs, thank you for the Prancer and 4 months, special lord. An upgrade right now, yes. Flash of Steel can be upgraded, Bash can be upgraded. In fact, you can even upgrade Power 2 second win. You remember last one, right? That we never saw the Funeral Pain, even with the Pyramid Offering, we went extremely fast with Power 2 second win, but that does not block enough for endgame. Without weakness, without Funeral Pain, without dexterity. So you can manually upgrade Power 2 second win as well if you want to. Not urgent. But otherwise, you can compensate for the Blood for Blood by upgrading like Flash of Steel or something. Instead of looping a card that deals 22 damage, you loop a card that deals 6. But it self-cycle. I think it does self-cycle. And then if you can exhaust down, you add a Pommel Strike and immediately you have the loop plus a Steel Pommel. It's not quite a Pommel Dropkick. It's a bit weaker, but it should still be enough damage, especially with the flex. Nah, I don't like this, right? Hopefully not stupid. It can be very stupid to skip this Blood for Blood, but I would just believe that I don't die to randomly die to Slavers because I do see the threat coming. And it's not that this is so good in Slaver, it could just be drawn turn 1 and suddenly it's terrible. We are not adding a headbutt. Yep. Oh, nice flex. I hope this fight is okay without the Cultist Spot, by the way, because if we have to use the Cultist Spot before the Hexaghost, then suddenly that fight can be a little bit annoying, yeah, because I already skipped the Blood for Blood. I am willing to cast the Spot here though, but not now. That draw is terrible, by the way, just so you know, because I could not even exhaust the bad cards. This draw is okay at least, but we shuffle out every single good attack. You can see here, right? All the good attacks out of my deck. So that's a bit scary. And these are all my good attacks, eh? They're all outside. And this is the best blocker is also out. Top deck flex. Holy flex. Okay, all good. No worries. Yeah, all good. We need bash? No. Okay, cannot ask for everything. It's still good though. It's like we deal a billion damage. They're full HP, no need to panic. Okay, second win here for sure. Next turn could do Cardless Pot because then we don't waste only top there, but I guess not. I mean, only top the healing is wasted anyway, so I could see opening Cardless Pot just to roll for the thing. Just to roll for Hand of Greed unless you tell me that we can get on here, which is like kind of true. Sometimes the point chance still here is still high. Yeah? We have like 80% here and then suddenly we drop 2 potions and now we have 60. Any Hand of Greed? No. Well, I mean +5 still. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, a new potion. Also, yeah, we massively overheal Hexaghost now. These are not unless you claim the Dark Embrace showing up, so you should take the Seeing Red preemptively. I don't really think so, so it's a skip. Point chance now is 50. Killing this now, I don't really see anything wrong. Did not draw the power through or lead, so you know, didn't get to heal here, but it's fine. Didn't lose HP in here, if though. And point chance back to 60. Uppercut, yeah, definitely take and then upgrade. So that's also kind of secures Act 2 damage a little bit. Of course, we keep going here. There's a billion things in here that are just almost run winning if we see them. Like the Funeral Pain, the Dark Embrace. The Shockwave is not as strong because we have an uppercut now, but I mean it's still very good. Pommel Strike was a good light too. Like, eventually Pommel Strike becomes screen. Sergeant Mystic and with the Prancer and 5 months, Special Lord. And Dr. Terran, think about the Prancer, Special Lord. In the news, yeah, I saw it like a few minutes ago, yes. I did. I actually saw it on Discord right before going live. I would have liked to prop 2 of them, but I guess you can kill one instead. And I mean, there's no reason not to kill Bido, right? Because this is only 40, they cannot one tap the anything anyway, yeah, without the flags. And got Tonic, some of the 735 man special lot. Also, we Giga overheal here, so you know it doesn't matter how much damage I take this floor. It really doesn't matter how much damage I take this floor. This line is a bit stacked, by the way. I could have killed here, but it's, nobody cares. It's -7 for fun. Yeah? I mean, actually for fun, it doesn't matter. But it is -7 for fun. No potion? Okay. Take potions. Ninja passing with the 5 meter sub is a lot. Ironclad, if I pick the blood for blood, and maybe you would be interested in this still big attack, but I am claiming that we don't need that in Act 2. Hopefully that's true. Yeah, I am claiming that we do not actually need the big attack in Act 2, yeah, because Twin Strike is kind of big enough, and then sometimes Flex is drawn with the thing as well. Yep. Yeah, with uppercut, of course. I would prefer to not have to use Scouting Spot with this draw, though. I mean, point chance still 60. I guess I should just be safe, yeah. But this draw does mean the next turn it will probably take a Giga hit, and then it's also kind of difficult to deal damage sometimes. Yeah, fine. Which actually, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like 2 low value act with 2 elites. Yeah, low value act, 2 elites max, and then it's only about whether the first elite goes nicely or not. And the first elite actually went perfect, so we never got to spend HP in this act. Ow. I should probably get rid of the defense. It's fine, huh? Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. But yeah, because I did use the Cultist Spot already. Wounds. Fine, wounds. And now I can get rid of the defense. You're vulnerable. And weaken. No, but I better remove 2. I mean, sure. And that's why I pick it over the other choices. I got a potion back at least, so I only thought there was an offering card. There's also a barricade here, which is decent. You know, there's an offering card, and the offering card is like good. Offering. Infinite. I mean, do I see any reason not to take the cage? Offering into cage. Do I see any reason not to take this and just remove 2 more strikes? Because suddenly we have like, explosive turns with the offering into some flex, and then bomb bomb, and then power to second wind. We exhaust now to no cards very quickly. Oh, you can take collar, which I don't know what the collar is doing really. What is the collar doing? It does nothing in hallway fight. It's straight up just worse than the cage in hallway fights. And then at least you have 4 energy, so I guess you can play debuff and power 2 second wind on the same turn, and that's about it. Watcher. Infinite. You can remove anger here as well, to be honest, but probably still remove try. If we see ancient writing, we just take to remove anyway. We are not going to take the thing, you know. We're not going to take the upgrade always cuts. Infinite. The Cham, I don't have demon form, I don't have spot weakness, so and the explosion is only like 1 turn only. We don't have body slam or barricade, so I need to respect the Cham a tiny bit. Not that much though, but a tiny bit. Should I respect Act 2 or not? I mean, I do have a lizard tail. At the same time, I don't mind getting relic thresholds here though. Would I buy that branch? Yeah, would I buy that branch in this deck? Hard to say. Probably not. Yeah, with the fast steel already, probably not, right? We exhaust now like so insanely fast, and it's not easy to get more fuel for this deck, yeah? I mean, okay, power 2 second wind is always more fuel, but you don't have like manual exhaust for attacks, and then the deck also has 3 energies. It's a little bit awkward to play. How important is like Reverie Threshold? It does make the ike a lot safer though, because of course you fight it is elite and you get like fire number 1, fire number 2, fire number 3, and you can maybe go here and remove twice. You can also do the burning elite path, but that's one elite only unless you fight this one and there's no early shot, it seems a little bit bad. And I don't care about force pathing in Act 3 that much, yeah. Hello, open, yeah. I'm probably going to be infinite or infinite adjacent like, with this kind of thing. Oh, my strides are gone. I have an offering, I have power 2 second wind, I have a flash of steel. Interesting. I don't really see why I would care about fighting 2 elites in this cycle. I just start here and then fight 2 elites and get my upgrade, you know. Like, it's safe and it's strong and it's more gold and everything's good. Infinite. God, I'm dead. Upgrade pod does literally nothing here, so hopefully one of them die. This is 17 and then this is, yeah, 49. Okay, this guy's dead. Die. Ow. Top deck power through. We do lose a bit of damage when I start with Flash of Steel, but I mean either way it's going to die next turn. I should start with Flash of Steel in case they draw power 2 and then we can not play the offering. Oh, too bad. Actually, what am I doing? Offering is a skill. Okay, did anybody know that offering was a skill that could be exhausted by second wind for 5 block? Did anybody know that? I'm just learning new things every day, you know, in this game. I think power 2 is still good to keep though. Yeah, because like, this crap can do the thing, it's dead though. Potion for 5, probably not. Even though we, yeah, it did draw a potion. Holy. Barricade already won. You have like tiny deck, barricade and trench. Sentinel is cute. I don't really think it does anything though, but it's cute. Because the only turns where the second wind really lines up with Sentinel is when we play offering, and then on that turn I already have enough energy. So I have no idea what this Sentinel is really doing. Let's skip. Blood potion over upgrade. Upgrade is menu upgrade. We go on the offering and we get menu upgrade like flash of steel, some power 2, some second wind. Blood power just better value right now. That's not true because upgrade when offering is in hand, you have upgrade power, you just win the fight immediately. Yeah, but with the offering minus, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just offering into 3 defense and you're set. Do I need the Sentinel output for some fight like Slaver or Bookstabbing in case the offering turn bricks? I mean, kinda, but also not really. And Phantom with the Prime 45 months, special lock. Probably not, right? Loophole I think I still keep though. I think Loophole I do keep. In case we actually never find a way to loop and suddenly I can loop my Dark Embrace and we can just play power 2 second win like, and draw into themselves. That's a nice loop by the way, power 2 second win and they draw into themselves. With a damage cut. If you had 2 Dark Embrace. Or feel no pain. I think I do want to keep this potion, yeah. Probably Balpon. Balpon is easier to use in the whole fight anyway. Dead? Like I'm not dead probably, but I've got first. Flash of Steel is only plus 2 damage? Plus 1, plus 1. It goes from 1 to 2. I think I can just flash first. Okay, now I just play the second queen, yeah. I mean, drop it is already in the deck. Drop it is in the deck. But you can see that if we bottom deck the offering, then this deck is actually like not very good. So I would like to not bottom deck my offering, which is also a reason why going to this 3 elite path is a little bit. It's like slightly delusional in a sense, you know. There's no need to take that kind of. There's no need to really fight elites in this Act 2. Act 2 elites are bad. Bad and scary. Like, why do we fight Act 2 elites? If I pick the Blood for Blood, then we can probably just fight everything. But I didn't pick the Blood for Blood, so hopefully I don't die for that. Playing the power through seems a bit suspicious. I'll probably just play double defense and take more damage. Hopefully I don't bleed so much HP that I would need to use potion or use a lizard tail. That would be terrible. Not playing the offering here is a bit suspicious. Don't get them with the prime and 5 months, pitch a lot. Yeah, it's a tiny bit suspicious, you know, to not play this offering. Because we do bottom deck 1 card next turn, Flash still cycle 7, we bottom deck 1 card. So if it's the bottom deck exactly is the power through, I guess we can block pot. One chance still 30%, you can buy new potion here if we are getting owned. How bad is it? It's probably not that bad. And usually we get both power tools and win anyway, and we don't need to play this offering. I would never need to play offering. Okay, yeah. Go to second win. Do I want to play the flash or not? I mean, probably yes. It's just that the flash doesn't really do anything. Do I want to keep the flash or not? I guess is a real question. Why not, right? I think flex is fine. Okay, they're not doing anything. There's no power to second win now though, so not in this offering. Okay, this offering is a little bit weird because power 2 is already here, the double buffing. To not play, I mean, to skip this offering this turn. But this guy is not even down. He's also not dead next turn, and then this guy attacks with like 2 strength. So fine. This is also kind of weird though. Didn't draw another attack to down, but I guess we do have the twin strike and angle next turn probably to down. I can just second win this away. I have a defense here to block this guy. And I just want to draw attack to down this. Yeah, of course I can down. You know, my entire deck is attacks. I also kill this now. Okay, point chance 40. I have no idea what that is doing because my deck has no attacks. Yeah, I have absolutely zero clue what the true is going to do, yeah, because I guess I could play anger and then true it away the anger, but why do I want to do that? If there's no attacks in the deck, there's no need. There's nothing for this card to even do, you know. Skip. 320, if I go here, I have a relic threshold and point chance 40, so we can throw away block pot in here if this fight is like something bad. And this might be something so bad that the block pot, I still get Giga on and then suddenly this not dangerous. Because the events are not very good, I will tell you that. And not that many good things in the events note here. I mean, there are good things of course, but you know, a lot of things are bad now. Probably just take the fight, right? I just want to find the uncommon power, yeah. And the chain fight is not even so clean yet, you know, you've been able to find like a pommel strike or a drop kick to actually go infinite, or like pseudo infinite, with the flex payoff. Because right now we exhaust all our cards and then what happens? We don't do anything. We play the Flash of Steel and the turn ends. Which is not very good, by the way. We're just playing Flash of Steel and turn ends because this doesn't block enough. This loop doesn't block enough against the execute, yeah? And we cannot kill it. Like playing Evil. Yeah, no need to do anything yet. It is weak the next turn. We do have power to win one time, block pot another time. Not playing the offering here, a bit optimistic. Should probably play the offering. Should I? Okay, I probably should. I probably should. And then can block pot next turn maybe. I don't want the defense, right? So we just do like this. 2 second win. It is still vulnerable, so sometimes I can flex kill even, yeah. Otherwise I can block pot this turn. Or I can draw power 2 second win again. It's only blocks for 20, so I'm taking 4. Block potion for 4 point chance 40, no chance, right? So we go to 34, 40, 40, when I draw a potion here, it's 52, 57, effectively into this fight. It's probably fine. It's a fortress and with the plus and 3 months special lord. Looking at this, I guess it's only because I did get the offering though. If I didn't get the offering, the Bluff Plus is not that good, yeah. But looking at this, I do want a big attack in the deck. Yeah, okay, if I body slam. If body slam is green, yeah, maybe I can get in. Like power 2 second green, and then we get the thing pay off because I don't have the loop yet. I thought, yeah, if this drops a potion, yes. If this drops a potion, then yes, you will get 5 more. I don't really want to buy a potion in the shop though for the most part, so we probably just take this damage. Right? Ow. Okay, I'm stupid. Rock. Maybe it's the worst payoff out of them all, but it is a payoff. This payoff against Champ doesn't work though. It works against Automaton and it probably works against Collector, but it doesn't work against Champ. You exhaust your deck down and just play like Struck Flash of Steel. Champ deals a bit too much damage and you're frail, yeah? So I don't really know like, what is this doing. For me, I don't think with the sub and 3 months special. Low roll go a little bit, I think. I think we low roll go a little bit, but usually you can still afford Relic here if it shows up. Yeah, I have no idea what this truck is really doing. Yeah. I just skip. Skill Potion could be making a dual wield with spot weakness over the block pot. Could make a shockwave. There are a lot of skills in there good. And skill usually can also be like at worst 5 block. So it's like Punish is -7 and the high roll is winning the fight instantly. Probably skill over block, yeah. So I could have just used a block pot. Chance 30. Infinite. Well, you can solve Champ immediately, I tell you. Pick dropkick. Champ's dead. You pick this, Champ dies. I don't actually need to remove. I'm feeling like something like Potion Bell, Dropkick. Buy one of these potions, maybe even 2. And then if there's gold left over, I can remove. But here's like, what, 250? No, if I buy a potion from here, I cannot remove. I mean, I know I buy that. I actually will just get my payoff immediately, because we don't have that much time before the champ. I really don't want to lose tail to the champ for no reason. I might just kill the champ immediately. It kills every other fight that I don't need to block in as well. So now the only thing we need to worry about is the fights I need to block, which is the Heart and Time Eater specifically. I don't need Potion Bell in this kind of run. I just do not need Potion Bell. So if I want the potion, I can just buy the potion. But I think I should be removing. If I'm thinking, yeah, if we find nothing else, and maybe it could be the thing that I use to kill Heart with. But for now, I don't really want the Demon Form in the deck. Right now, the top priority of the deck is just to, you know, upgrade Offering, draw into it, play it, exhaust the entire deck, and go infinitely in one turn. Yeah, I don't need something like this, but I will get the draw pod though. I will get the draw pod. And then we just remove. Anger is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, and we don't have hand field, so just we do want to remove one more attack. Otherwise, I need to end the fight on the Offering turn, or I need to see either draw like the Pommel Strike Plus or some other stuff, or Burning Pipe. I can just get rid of the Anger now. Go away. Infinite. So here, because I want Offering upgrade, I also don't want to randomly die in this node for no reason. If I see outer, I guess I can just take the outer damage, it's okay. Rich. Okay, rich. Yeah, only bad players do not get noodles win, yeah, you know. I saw I have seen like this event in some other streams, and they always lose. Like they hesitate a little bit before clicking and then they lose. But me, I click instantly and then I get my gold. Rich. The hesitation is defeat, you know. You think a little bit and then you click. Yeah, come on, non-believers. But I click instantly and then I win. Yeah, imagine thinking. Oh god, okay. This fight is dangerous. This is actually what we bought the skill potion for. Yeah, this craft shuffle with 3 wounds a turn. So how scared should I be here? But this thing doesn't die instantly, so should I just drop on immediately? Because eventually this thing doesn't need to drop on. I mean, it would be nice, like spear and shield or whatever, but you know, it doesn't really need it. Like Retomancer maybe it's nice too. But yeah, because yeah, we could fight Burning Retomancer eventually, but you know, probably you can find something better. You could do uppercut dropkick first and then drop pod, but then the flex is not even lethal, and I do want to kill middle slaver immediately this turn, if I can. Luck. Oh, I mean, you can block here as well. So do you say that 3 wounds is no problem? Because honestly, it might not be. Either way, I would just still hit this first, though. And yeah, I did draw it into offering, so they all die. Yeah, this guy's dead. If I second win now, my deck has no cards, almost no cards, but I think I should still keep the power 2 in, yeah? So we power 2 second win. Because I'm not infinite next turn. And the second win still a good redraw. That is 2 damage off. So I'm vulnerable. That's fine though. Or I can just block this, but blocking this does mean the next turn killing is not that easy. Even though I don't have goons. Because we have 2 wounds here, I guess I can... This is at 19, this is 4, yeah? And the dropkick is the thing, it's just I do potentially draw goons here and then it's kind of sucks. If I play a twin strike here and I take the damage and then it's over and then we have to fire here, Eternal Feather, doesn't heal anything, no? But you know, it's heal a little bit. And maybe I get a potion, probably not. And then we can even rest once and upgrade offering here. Because if I fail to kill this next turn, then we actually have problems, yeah? 15 is so much HP though. Because I'm still vulnerable, and next time this guy hits me for 13, so I go to... I mean, I still never die. Next time it always is doing the weaken. Okay, fine. Hit. Ow. It's exactly told you. The clay. Now that can be the hard block if we never find anything else. If we never find anything else, you can just like trade and flash a steel dropkick into the heart and maybe it works with the lizard tail, I don't know. Holy Eternal Feather. Upgrade offering steel though. 29 with the thing I don't die here and then I can upgrade here. Offering. That's pretty good. Draw 5 cards. Where are my cards though? I mean, it's okay, but you know, where are my cards? Didn't get a second win here, but I guess it's fine. We have like 6 block next and this guy is already kind of dead. So like some goons, it doesn't matter, yeah. This guy is buffing now, but we have power to redraw as well, which is just killing. I will be just full blocking. I could brick next turn if I play like this, but it's fine, probably. Ow! What the hell, that's rude. That's fine. Elite, I mean, this is a lot easier than Slaver, though, as you can see. It still is a little bit painful, but you know, it's a lot easier than Slaver. Okay, a lot of HP. Garbage. And it's also a lot of HP. I didn't buy Potion Bell, I also don't care about this. I don't really care about this, even though it's a lot of HP. Dupe Potion... not super important to keep, but it's still kind of nice because... It does make if we never really find block positive infinite or whatever, like no sundial, no the abacus, and we only find like a Feudal Pain or Dark Embrace, and yeah, the new port can just like deal with the hard fight. And this deck, I don't mind Force Energy in this deck because we still need to spend 2 energy to reapply Vulnerable for dropkick to work. And then Stripping Artifact against Spear and Shield or in deck cards also like a thing. So keeping Curse and Force Pathing, yeah, I really don't want to get some Curse garbage. Even though Curse Key cannot hurt me that much because the deck is tiny and I have a second win, so I probably get rid of the Curse quite quickly. And we do have one replaceable potion slot still. I can just like, you know, I would never need to rest here really if I take the white piece. I was looking for a complete block plan against the hand. Feudal Pain is the obvious choice. Dark Embrace is also doing it. Some, yeah, like some relics, like the abacus, like some feet. Maybe a bit of strength, like one strength card is okay. Some artifact. For the flex is also doing fine. There are a lot of solutions. You can either increase your damage of the loop for pommel dropkick trait to be strong enough to kill the heart with, or you can just make your power 2 second win engine to block, yeah. And both of them would work. Yeah, rage is also fine. This is just Curse Key, low roll really, because the relic is good. It also does mean I can just throw a potion in Spear and Shield and still have HP with the heart, extra HP with the heart and a new potion. It also makes this portion a bit safer. This portion is not totally safe because my deck is still not small enough that one offering is instantly infinite, yeah. Okay, fine, I do take it. So they increase the damage to the loop because it's not actually needed until... Yeah, this loop damage increase is not needed until like time it to end the hard fight, yeah. Every other fight, the moment we can go into pommel drop, we can go into flash or steel dropkick, like it dies. So recalling first in case you see like what piece spike, shovel, Giria. You can also start up waiting power 2 second win now to in preparation for like fusion hammer or something, but it's not that important. I don't mind avoiding something like just power 2 for front load block though. Ripper we are not so worried though. I think I should be preparing for the hammer if anything, yeah. For the red side downside. Yeah, for the red side downside I should probably prepare for hammer. This upgrade is not urgent, probably just recall first still. Probably still recall first. I don't really think that even if I see fusion hammer and this cast not win, I would like actually die or something with the lizard tail. Most likely. Sometimes I can die though, and most likely not. I mean, I can just open this now. HP. I love HP. There's a lot of HP. But yeah, you can see that we don't draw into all the skills immediately, so the second win doesn't get me like true infinite on the spot, yeah? We're pretty close, but not quite there. Do I keep power through or not? In this position, honestly, probably no. Like is how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we remove 2 and we have 6. And 6 is enough. Okay. You could attack and then it would hurt a little bit, but it should be infinite like, fairly soon. I do not want to redraw the flex. If I can draw second win here with infinite next turn. Okay, second win is exactly bottom card, so thank you. I need to reapply Vault, otherwise we cannot even hit her. And this doesn't kill the shield, but it doesn't matter too much. 6-7, I can ban you if you want. Yeah, that's the other option. I can also ban you. Is this a problem? Second win just missing the skill. Should I have it in flex? Because I guess I could have just second win it away and the next turn I kill it, yeah? Why did I flex? Can somebody explain why I flex? Only now maybe there's a problem, you know? I'm like weaken unless I kill this, maybe if I kill this, it weighs a lot of damage too. Is there a problem here? Numus TC? I think with the prompt up a lot. Guess we take 19, then just do like this or what? The wizard still never attacks next turn, so we have like 2 turns to be infinite, yeah? But it's a little bit... Okay, we are always there next turn, that's fine. But yeah, we are always there next turn. It's like second winner with the flex and then she dies. Or you can also just flex into twin strike. Uppercut here, she's dead next turn regardless, it doesn't matter. Guarantees, right? 6 and then, yeah, 6 is a guarantee. Infinite. That was pretty painful, though. Wow. I mean, we are going to the short, so the small bang is just going to be sad, you know, it's fine. The strength... Eventually, I do want the strength to kill time eater or the heart with. If we never find, you know, the way to actually be Giga block positive. So do I take the strength now or not? I will be removing Twin Strike and the shop probably, yeah? Yeah, I think I will just be removing a Twin Strike and the shop or something. The strength literally just 4 time it in the hand and it slows me down the entire Act 3. At the same time, I have sustain, a lot of sustain through Act 3, though. At the same time, I do have a lot of sustain to Act 3. Removing Twin Strike does mean the Retomancer killing dagger is not as easy, but we do have White Beast Potion and, you know, hopefully the deck, by the time we get to Act 3, is like... With the one remove is also fast enough that I can offering into the infinite almost immediately. Potion? Or I get a potion every fight, so do you want to heal or not? I want to keep this potion forever. I mean, not forever, there are potions I would throw away to... Instead of this potion, but this potion I do want to keep for endgame, I do not want to use it. Bash important, not super important, so you could remove Bash Twin Strike, but Bash is still better than Twin Strike, of course, because it makes a drop kick not brick. But of course you can remove both attacks, yeah? Yeah, this is like so far in the future. It's just that if we actually never find anything, then maybe it's needed for time eater, no? Or the heart it might not be, but for time eater it could be, yeah. We never ever find anything, then this could be like the thing that kills time eater. We definitely don't need it here. We don't need it in Act 3. Do I need it against like Darklings? Let's think about it a bit, because Darklings is one of the fights where the drop kick doesn't work as well. So do I need the strength in Darklings? I mean, it would certainly make the fight easier. As Spear and Shield, you play Offering and hopefully you strip in time. You can also do Pot Uppercut one time. Taking a bit of damage in Donuts is fine. We will enter Act Forward full HP, so it's about Spear and Shield mainly. This doesn't really help that much against Spear and Shield, though, but... I mean, I guess I don't mind this too much. It's okay. It could just break me, though. I want to be sustained. Holy Fiend Fire. I don't know how holy it is, but you know, it's pretty good. And just power through Fiend Fire, this will work. I guess if you feed fire here now, you're infinite in next turn immediately. So there's no reason not to do that, right? We have 6 cards, and this guy is already Vaughn, so yeah, this is cool. They die. Infinite. Savage. And yeah, from this position you can start upgrading your damage. You can upgrade like Inflame and Flash of Steel Dropkick, or you can upgrade your block. So what do we want to play around? What do we actually want to play around in the case? They both do, basically they both do the same thing. Yeah? It's just output for the fight where Infinite doesn't win immediately. Outside the fight, those fights, of course, the block upgrade is definitely stronger. The damage upgrade doesn't even do anything. At the moment we exhaust now, we win. So in generic situations, upgrading something like Power Through is stronger, or the second win would be stronger than like Flash of Steel Dropkick. Already I already have the key. You see right here, red key is here. I mean, all this thinking, we just see the Abacus next shop and then nothing matters. Eh? To be fair though, I am going to go to shops. So seeing the Abacus is not like totally out of the question. Some Feel No Pain, Barricade potential, but if I see Feel No Pain, I don't need to upgrade my block cuts. Yeah, I think I should be upgrading damage. But probably Flash still happens first. Yeah, probably Flash still happens first. Yeah, because it opens some other outs as well. You know, like we do like feet, so they have damage, and we can just use the feet HP with Lizard Tail Clay and just hit the heart. If you see rage, then of course the block upgrade doesn't even do anything. Because at the end of the day, you do not have block draw positivity, so you just rage into Flash Steel Dropkick. And then that loop needs to deal enough damage because you only get to rage once. And the other thing is, yeah, even the Abacus, if this loop deals no damage in time meter, maybe it can scale to a number where you don't block enough because you only block for 72 per turn. Only, quote unquote only. Yeah. Only 72 per turn, guys. And the enemy is weakened when it's only 72. But yeah, Fire Steel. The Mobank's broken, nobody cares. Ah, the flex. The power, the flex pellets. I don't even know whether that's good or not, but you know, it's here if you want to. That gives you enough damage for sure, and then you can buy the shockwave too. So the pellet shockwave remove, for example, here's the line. You can also do pellets berserk. Does this deck want 4 energy or not? Because 4 energy in this maybe it's not that bad, and it is another power to cleanse with the flex, so you get even +4 ball strength potentially. I mean, I think this pellet is just good by the pellets. Afterwards, it's unclear. Shockwave should probably always be bought. So do we need to remove? Because of course I don't really want to add to it or whatever, so any attack remove still good here, yeah? And actually we do have force pathing. If I know, of course we remove attacks. We barely have enough enough cards to be infinite after exhausting everything down as it is. So you can see that even if I leave the flex around, we're not even infinite, you know, because if I still keep all these attacks. So we need to exhaust every single skill, and you can't even keep the power through. Which is a bit unpleasant situation, because if you see like Rage, for example, then you cannot exhaust the Rage, and suddenly now you're not infinite. So you should definitely remove attacks. Yeah, Shockwave remove. I don't need this Berserk. There's like 180 for Berserk, but we can already see energy relics most of the time here. And if I see something at Pyramid, I don't need energy either. I don't see why. What on earth is Berserk really doing? Calico, I think with the give the sub fish a lot. I just buy a Shockwave remove and leave. Oh yeah, probably Twin Strike. Bash should be next. If we have another remove, Bash should be next. Uppercut Shockwave should be enough. But for now, I think Bash is still better than the Twin Strike. Come for free? I hope not. I hope that something better comes for free. But yes, if nothing else, then the Berserk can come for free. Oh, minus in the upgrade? Probably yes. I don't think Pommel is bad. I think Pommel is just okay. Because a pommel makes the race a lot more convenient. It's not just convenient, it's also a lot stronger. Yeah, remove twin strike plus, yeah. Attack here, gross, get out of my deck. And now that I have the pellets for the flex as well, there's no need to upgrade this, I can upgrade the shockwave. I need to play Basher to keep the strength. I mean, I don't care about keeping the strength. What if I just play the shockwave? I kind of don't want to play power 2. Your deck doesn't have an evo and then it actually makes exhausting down a little bit slow. I don't care about cleansing. You know, 2 strength is enough. We are infinite. Infinite. Yeah, we are infinite like next turn. Die. Quite okay the flex actually, so I lost a bit of time here, but you know, it's okay. It's not that slow. We have 2 strength and then this guy's vulnerable. It's not that slow. You could upgrade pot in here to make it faster, like upgrade the dropkick. Upgrade pot is not so good, but it's also not that bad. And we do get a new potion guaranteed here. It's just that it could be smoke bomb and then they don't heal 5 into the first 5, like 3 or something. I'm safe. Ah, no, actually that's okay, that's wrong. Yeah, now I see a feat and I have -1 max HP, yeah, because I tossed away the upgrade pot. Right. I mean, it's a pretty common case where I see a feat and suddenly they don't have a upgrade pot. And it's a -1. This deck doesn't have Dark Embrace or Evo, so we also need to be a little bit careful in the fight. It's a shuffle in statuses, yeah. See? -1. Oh, -1. I mean, the other 2 don't do anything, of course, they take the feed. More. It is also freaking curse key, holy crap. So I get a curse as well, like what the hell. This is also a curse. Is anything doing anything? I guess it does, because yeah, you can play shockwave uppercut is still kind of important. This lab is just horrible, right? Because you can lab attacks, you can lab skills into non-skills and suddenly your deck is bigger and then you're set. So we just take the curse and hopefully the curse is not that bad. We do have force pathing. At the same time, you can get rid of the curse most of the time. And we have the clays or some like pain, whatever. It's not even so terrible. Hopefully, it's just not normality. It's just annoying. Yeah, we have too many removes for the lab to be good. It's time eater, by the way. So hopefully, we find something to deal with that. His pathing is like 0 fire, yeah. Completely force on the left side and 0 fire, but we have sustain at least. There's no shop after the chest, so you have to carry the curse. Is it skip? No, don't skip. The low roll, the curse key is a way less likely than the low roll, the not having the force energy gives you, because force energy is still really important here when you don't draw your offering. Yeah, so we have to carry the curse through the entire act 3 and there is time eater. No. Hopefully don't die. This part is just better, so let's start here. Do I have 1 question mark or not? What does question mark do? Folding it asks for offering. It always asks for inflame. I guess you can toss inflame, but I don't really want to toss inflame because throwing away inflame actually makes time eater fight really annoying. Yeah? If we can cleanse the strength here against time eater, like 6 strength with this loop, we're probably doing okay. But yeah, like folding always asks for this and then attack. Ask for any either one of these is already bad. Asking honestly every single attack is bad to give, so just skill like whether it asks for. If it asks for shockwave or second wind is really terrible. So the folding can have giga low roll potential here. Of course, if you roll a chest into here, you open the chest, just remove the curse here, everything's good. Yeah. But yeah, sure, not here. Oh, we just take 3 fights. And yeah, you can see that we're still breaking opening turns, and it's not that every single fight I have offering in my hand turn 1. And the deck doesn't have like Barricade or Fear No Pain or Dark Embrace, so if the offering turn doesn't line up with the second wind, yeah, it certainly can happen in some fights. We have problems, so we do not, even though the deck literally is just infinite in most fights, we have danger. So roughly I am thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. And honestly, I don't hate it either. We don't need 2 loop pods. And in this kind of path, I also don't really want to go low here. It's force forward it. Have you ever seen a path that actually forces you into fighting forward it? It's not that I'm saying fighting forward it is bad, yeah? But it's actually just forced here that we have to fight forward it. Pretty rare, you know? Yeah, Shockwave in this fight does mean that we can go infinite and then we can just feed after exhausting down this. I do think I just duped the dropkick here. Okay, Shockwave's here. Trying Inflame to exhaust because we do have other sustain. Next time we'll have to play offering now, so we take like 20 damage and heal 14. Heal back 6, heal back 9, so we are missing, losing 11. Maybe I can delay the thing a little bit. I'll probably play defense. Let's not play. Bring this here. How is the deck next time? We just second win away. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is so many. 8 is so many. We are not infinite next turn. So do I keep the power through or not? I see right to worst matchup. The moment we draw top deck offering, I think we win any fight. So, you know, whatever fight we do top deck offering in is the bad fight. They both could be extremely bad. So like there are a lot of reasons this actually this deck is not that strong yet. I mean, you can see here, it's freaking turn 2, I have play offering plus, and I'm not infinite in this fight, which means the deck is actually not that strong. I'm not even infinite next turn. I mean, I could be infinite next turn if I play feet now, but you know, I don't want to play feet now. I don't want to play feet now. Yeah, we could just play feet now. Next turn I aim infinite, yeah, and get out of here, but we need the feet HP for the end game at the moment. Want to be big? No, it's not just want to be big, it's we generally actually need the feet HP. In this one, we never find anything to block the heart with. And I just need to block with the clay, they hit the heart until it dies. Now scary, well, we are, and what do you do about it though? Of course we know that it's scary, so I don't really play careless. But that's the knowledge, like, what do we do about it? We have the knowledge. There's nothing different that we can do, you know? Like, we just keep going and hopefully we find something, or we don't draw the worst things ever. Because if we draw well, we beat every fight, yeah? Maybe Time Eater could be some problem, but I think if you draw well, we beat that fight pretty easily as well. Which is also why I didn't really want to key White Beast, and even with Curse Key potential, I didn't want to key White Beast. See, Sangren, you know how much block you lose with that? Tori alone is good, though. Tori alone is pretty good. Tori Tungsten pretty bad, but Tori alone pretty decent. It's really hard though. If I second win everything away here, what's the worst draw next turn? We have like 1, 2, 3, yeah? I still have no strength, I haven't played in Flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and deck has 7 and then drop kick, but I'm not going to play power to second win, right? If I had to keep a feet around, I think I should just second win draw here. I could take so much damage next turn, no? And I really don't want to have to spend another duplicate potion to like drop kick and draw. I mean, not having feed HP is also annoying. I think I will just try to feed. I think we just try to feed. You know how unlikely that is. So you need to go to a question mark. It needs to roll a relic event, and the relic needs to be the thing that you want. Yeah? On the other hand, you can just roll the other event and it rolls a better skill, and then suddenly you are crying. That is all that needs to happen, you know. You want to falling and roll the best skill, you're okay, you are crying. The other chance, the other thing that you go into a question mark and see a relic that you know is winning you to run immediately is I don't even know how unlikely that is. So no, you don't play around that kind of thing if you don't think the run is in such a dire state. I don't think the run is in such a dire state. You know, it's not amazing, but it's not that terrible. It's not still hard. I have no idea what to do. So many things can go wrong here because I didn't get to second win away like one more skill. If I second win away one more skill in here, we are good. But unfortunately, I did another turn, and then next time I can get Giga on. Just don't get on, right? I mean, that's a good plan. I just don't get on. Yeah, about to get on, just don't. I wonder about killing this though, because killing this it does revive. I need to play the uppercut again, and then I'm not. Am I infinite? If I exhaust 2 more cards, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. It means that if I have to start the turn with uppercut, then I'm not infinite. So I need to wait another turn. And that's pretty troublesome, right? So I should not kill this turn, basically. I should kill it next turn, or wait until I'm infinite and kill all of them at the same time. But I think we do it like this. I could play the feat here and win the fight immediately, but I think I risk it a little bit for feat HP. Hopefully not Giga stupid, because you do have sustain quite a bit on top there as well. And yeah. Here we can just kill this now, and then second win away 2 and take like 7, and next one we win. Yeah. And now I get my feat HP. Infinite. Also, you can see like how annoying it is with this guy who had revived this one already. Right? If I kill it 2 turns ago, like we would be in kind of an annoying situation if it attacks now. Yeah? Because my deck no longer has any way to block it. And we just see like the uppercut or something, make it less annoying. HP. We don't have fires in this act, so this combo is not green. Here's a green struck. I have no idea what that does, except breaking. I mean, it is front load block, so you know it does serve some purpose. Like self-cycle front load block, so it's not the worst thing, yeah, but it's not that good either. And the pommel is not green. We do have an upgrade at the very end, it's like at the absolute last fire. But every floor before that is pommel is just bad. Yeah, every single floor before the pommel is just bad. And without infinite, with Fornacy, I do not have any strength, no? I had 0 strength. So from 29, I need to what? Actually, yes. Because I could uppercut it at the end. I could uppercut at the end into an attack into a feat. Yeah, it would work. 4 energy is enough. 3 energy is not. If it has high HP, I don't remember. But yes, 4 energy could have ended the turn with a kill. Hello, Papa. I was glad I am infinite, but I have no block. I mean, I do have block, but you know, I don't have Dark Embrace, so this loop cannot be used to block. I am infinite though. But the deck has only exactly 1 offering, yeah? So if the offering turn doesn't exhaust all my cards, I am a little bit sad. This Dragadorf is only like what, Sundial? But there's like 1 specific uncommon relic in this kind of sport. We cannot even buy in the shop where it shows up. If it does show up though, I would like it. Yeah, this is exactly good when we have Sundial, and that's all it is. We don't have Sundial. I think I just skip, and this pommel will be banned in every single floor here. And we only identify that the Retomancer and the Nemesis could be problematic matchups if the draw is not good. So I should really not add another attack that, you know, it's only good when green and it's not even green until the very end of the act. I just skip. Yeah, Sharp for Madness, sure. I go to Fires though. I want to find Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain, maybe Burning Pact. Second Offering. If the Barricade show comes back again, I would also don't mind it. I would also not mind the Barricade. Let's take the fight. And of course, fight is feed HP. Feed HP is good. Now, wait. I have no Feel No Pain, so these things can kind of own me. I will play Offering now. I did not draw Shockwave or Second Wind. This guy really attacks and I did not draw the Second Wind, you know? We take damage. If this guy attacks me and kill him immediately because this is the guy that attacks. So I take damage. Thanks. And I'm basically full HP, so it's not that bad. I'm not actually full. I'm basically full. Okay, now next turn it always dies. Armament Plus that doesn't do anything except for burning your feet. I don't have that Embrace or Burning Pact though, so spending a turn to play the armaments, yeah, instead of second winning it away is actually making my infinite slow. Usually that's not a problem, but in some fights getting one extra card in the deck is really bad. Spiker? Nah, Spiker will just power 2 second win. I can keep the power 2 in as well. I don't need to like second win away the power 2. I can just power 2 second win and play one attack. How much HP is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Transient we can feed, yeah? 8, maybe 9, 10. 10 HP for one skill. 11. But yeah, I don't really care about the Act 4 count. Act 4 probably we are not going to armor the feet anyway, so 10 HP for a skill. Seems really strange. I don't think 10 max HP is worth it, you know, in this deck for one extra card. It's not a real extra card, eventually second win just exhausts it, but it's like one entire turn, you know, maybe even 2 turns with this deck. No, probably not. Can pellets here, so this guy does give you a free turn next turn. Do I care about keeping flex or not? I kind of don't. Let's just not keep the flex, yeah. Yeah, it gives me a free turn next turn, then I should be infinite in 2, hopefully. Okay, once I'm gonna be top deck exactly second win, so I am not infinite next turn. But that's really annoying. Yeah, once I'm going to get the 1 out 3, yeah. I mean, you can change to power 2 second win, block this a little bit, I guess. It's only 25. It's not that bad. And we just kill it manually, you know, it's fine. You don't need to be infinite to kill this guy. I don't need to be infinite to kill this guy. Garbage. Skill potion. What would it be? Like limit break? Second offering. The Steel Guard is pretty good, huh? Yeah, the Steel Guard is really good. It's one anti-brick turn. Yeah? This potion probably wins against Spear and Shield like, almost immediately. And against Nemesis, of course, if you brick turn 1 or turn 2, you can use this too. Retomancer, the same story. This potion is just good. It's not the abacus. You can take the bag of marbles, but we just remove. You can take preserve insect as well. I don't know what for. I guess for this is actually quite good against Spear and Shield, yeah, because you only need to spend. You can just play Shockwave and they're vulnerable immediately. That's like kind of a big deal. Otherwise, you remove Bash. And then you do need to spend Shockwave and then another uppercut, and then they will be vulnerable. So a bit poor, because if they came to the they would definitely like to buy back marbles, and of course they would like to remove. Yeah, the power sword also break, yeah, we didn't see Dark Embrace of Pain or Barricade. If there's a Barricade on sale here, I would also like consider it, for sure. 125 remove versus bag of marbles. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we exhaust this in, yeah, 4 and then 5. I think I should buy the marbles. I do think marble is stronger than the remove in Spear and Shield. It's just that like, and of course we probably will just remove the curse if the curse are anything nasty. So removing here is not really 125. You could say it's 150. So experience your one more, that is not even close. What are you talking about? You realize at the moment they're one more and exhaust, now they are dead, right? It doesn't matter whether they have 10,000 HP. Yeah? The insect does literally nothing. An insect does nothing in that fight. Either we kill them from full HP immediately or we don't kill them. So this insect does effectively nothing. Breaking turn 1 with drop kick. There were 3 different vulnerable sources. Yeah, how dangerous is Spear and Shield exactly if they don't have marbles? Because I would need to spend 4 energy to vulnerable them instead of 2, and that's a pretty big commitment. But at the same time, the moment I draw offering, I'm not actually lacking energy though, because I only need to play that second win really. So that second win and 4 energy for artifact strip vulnerable. That's only 5 energy and then offering. Still like fine. Just remove, right? We just remove Bash, yeah? We just remove Bash and then claim that Spear and Shield will be okay. Because Time Eater is not even safe either, you know, for this deck. Time Eater is definitely not a totally safe fight. Would buy a new potion here. I have to click here, you lose the run. Transform a card. We have nothing to transform. I actually have nothing to transform. Yeah, this is why you buy the marbles, because now you can transform Bash. But now there's nothing in here that could be transformed, because all of them are either skills or... You know, if you transform this into a skill, everything sucks, yeah? Into an attack, I mean. Okay, here's why you should buy the marbles, because, you know, I would have liked to take this transform. But now, what on earth do we transform? Because there's nothing. I cannot transform this, I cannot transform this, I cannot transform, I don't want to transform this. Everything else can break. How bad is it if I get that? I think I should still transform defense, because honestly even an attack here is not, it's fine, yeah? We are still infinite, it's just that maybe I'm a little bit slower. But like, there's so many things here that I still want. Hopefully I don't die because I transform this defense. Like, so why would you transform Flex over defense? It's freaking 4 strength and Time Eater here. Could be even 8 strength sometimes. Okay. Hopefully I don't transform into an attack. If I transform into an attack, at least hopefully it's good. I mean, that's just like kind of nothing. It's fine. It's a nothing node. We are not going to play this, yeah? We just say that we are not going to play this, so we know exactly what it hits. It's just kind of a nothing node, it's fine. I don't think we care about keeping the flex here, they just exhaust faster. So inflame, second wind uppercut. I mean, that is a way to exhaust the second wind sometimes, no? Like, you know. Yeah, like here I can just Havoc, yeah? After I play offering, I can just Havoc. Actually, no, can I? I mean, I can. I can just Havoc this turn. No matter what it hits, it works. Eh? So either it hits second wind and exhausts everything else, except the Havoc, but it was still infinite. Otherwise, it exhausts the uppercut, and then, you know, it doesn't matter. Or you can know exactly what it hits right, by playing this first. Okay, now you can exhaust your uppercut. Oh, why not? Infinite. Do not play this again, yeah, but you can second wind all this now. You can play Shockwave for fun if you want. And the next one you go infinite. No, target it doesn't matter though. Both of them go infinite this turn. Like, nothing changed. It's technically a way to exhaust attacks, but it's not. It's not really desirable to play, yeah, because it cannot exhaust one of the loop attacks. And I also don't want to exhaust the second wind so early. Burning Elite is like free at least. What doesn't do anything to it, minus if I don't even know what that is for. Brutality, however, could be considered. Is another pallet prop, so you can get more flex strength in case the time meter is not cooperating. And it is hand feel for like the drawdown and the slimes and whatnot. I think that's not even close. Like anything that can be exhausted by second wind is not that bad, yeah? I will just say that. Like every single bad attack is worse than anything that can be exhausted by second wind. Like even curses. It's like an injury is better than a searing blow. We just let's just put it out there. And yeah, we have the self-forming clay as well. This card is not so bad. It does mean I brick turn 1 more often against some Nemesis Retomancer though. Or even turn 2 drawing that is not that good. But I still have the Steel Curse still to cover one time. Class is there by a lot? Is it by a lot? I haven't picked a class in like a year or something, just to tell you. I would say class is positive in deck 1, yeah, but I also haven't picked it in a year. So you know. So how bad is this? This brutality. I think for the most part it's just fine. And feel with this deck is like actually making life not so miserable, yeah? If the second wind is missing the first time around something. Second deck? Did I pick it? I mean, I might have transformed to some clash and it could stay for a while, but I don't think I really picked some clash, you know? I picked a Wild Strike though, like that was a tragedy. I do remember picking a Wild Strike somewhat recently. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Picking clash in deck 1, it is positive in deck 1, but we have gone above that at this point. We no longer care about what is only positive in deck 1 anymore. Because the class nowadays just brute force like on an HP and then you have your deck like being good. And class is not a good card in the good deck. It is better than a lot of other garbage attacks still though, but preferably I don't really add it to my deck. Yeah. His brutality like solve some problem and it create other problems, so I have no clue whether it's good or not. I actually have zero clue whether this brutality is good or not. Honestly, it's really only good against time eater, like, exactly the time eater fight when it draws down me. Yeah? But maybe that's enough, right? Because time eater is one of the... It's already one of the more annoying fights, you know, in this run remaining. It really just does that one thing. Like, I don't really think it does much of anything else. Maybe in the hard fight, it's not. It's slightly positive, like speed wise. Nemesis is okay, yeah. But sometimes Nemesis actually could be the thing that make me too slow, though. It just depends on what the Nemesis is doing. And when I draw my offering, really. Like, there are situations where this brutality is very good in Nemesis, there's also situations where it's very bad. And it's the same for Retomancer, like sometimes very good, sometimes very bad. Wow, a very amazing insight, right? Evo is better, let's just say it though. In this deck, Evo is definitely better than brutality, it's just not here. In this deck, Evo is absolutely better than brutality. I think it's okay though. We have pellets and probably pellets a tiebreaker. Yeah, probably pellets just a tiebreaker and it's just good in time eater, I think. More. Havoc here can... I mean, it doesn't really lose me the fight. If I get Flash of Steel, it would be very annoying, so let's just not do it. And yeah, this is the kind of hand that you don't really want to see, yeah? If you see a fight that's dangerous, this fight is not that dangerous, so it's probably okay. If you actually see a dangerous fight, that's bad. And also now I want to keep the Distill Curse for as long as I can, so we just don't use potions anymore. If I second win, now we are infinite, yeah? It's just I don't cleanse, so the next turn we deal, we take like a billion turns to actually kill it. Or I can pay 1 HP for convenience. Yeah, I can also lose 1 HP to save a lot of time. Do I pay 1 HP to save this time or not? Because it's quite a lot of time, you know, 1 HP. Surely not, right? I just take a win away and then play, you know, I work hard for the win. I'm working hard. Yeah, I'm working hard for the win, guys. So now we have to kill this with Weaken, Flash of Steel, Dropkick, and it must be this turn. So, you know, it will take a while. Again, we are not going to use potions, so now the only top, the White Beast thing is not going to play anymore. Unless I break against Retomancer Nemesis, which is what this potion is for. Yeah? We cannot use potions irresponsibly. The Dupe Pot in here can still be used on like Dupe Offering, or you can just even... Honestly, you can even dupe like Flex or something and get Strength. Or Dupe Shockwave in Spear and Shield, which is probably the more likely thing that happens with this potion. Like you go into Spear and Shield and you Dupe Shockwave. To just debuff them immediately so I can go infinite. Oh, that is a little bit too much HP. What on earth am I tossing? These potions are so good. These potions are so good, man. I do see that there's a freaking Havoc in my deck now, so the Distill Curse is not safe, yeah? I do see that. I use Distill Curse and then it Havocs away my Dropkick and then I die. Potion belt, yeah. With hindsight, of course, with hindsight, I think I would buy the potion belt. If I know I see white beast, I will just buy the potion belt, and then we are actually super giga safe for endgame. Yeah, even if I never find another block solution. Like 4 potions on the top, with the lizard tail clay, we do not die to the heart with that ever. But yes, with hindsight, I would have bought the potion belt. I really wonder though, maybe with hindsight, I don't buy potion belt and also key white beast. Because I know that I see curse key. It could be possible. A lot of things in here that could happen. But yeah, it is garbage. Yeah. Very. If I brick against Raptor Nemesis, I guess I do have brutality now to help the second win a little bit. But I can just also miss every time. Yeah? The attacks do self-cycles. There are not that many hands that could brick with the second win. No? It's just that it could be bottom deck shuffle out and then it burns me again. That's a scary case. I get burned twice, and the second win doesn't exhaust the burn. But I do think looping Shockwave in the Spear and Shield fight is stronger than the Steel Chaos. Maybe it's stupid, but I don't think it's that stupid. And again, this can still play without Embrace Feel No Pain, and this already has a risk with Havoc. I'm also not going to spend gold to remove Havoc, just so you know. It just stays in my deck now. Unless, no, don't add a brick, please, for one question mark. I can throw away a power now. So don't worry about folding anymore. Hopefully not stupid. It could be giga stupid. Here's Nemesis. Here's burn turn 1. We exhaust 2 cards, or at least. But here's burn turn 1 and it doesn't land when offering turn as the second win, which is already dangerous. So, how much do I respect this guy? Yeah, how much do I respect this guy? Because I do know that this offering is going to already miss here. Basically, I'm asking whether I should play feed now or not. Okay, fine, feed. Yeah, burn turn 1 is like, annoying. Yeah. And yeah, this we know this offering will miss. You can still play it though. It's not unthinkable that you play this offering, but it's not usually not that good. It's not that bad though, because otherwise the next turn is like here and then. And even if Havoc hits, the burn is still okay because you do have brutality. I think I should play it now. Oh, actually no, Havoc cannot be played here. Havoc cannot be played here because it could hit one of the attacks. And we don't have the flex strength. But its brutality always get me into second win 4 burns next turn, yeah? So that's okay. If it doesn't burn me again, then we're fine, but you know, of course it burns me again. It's fine, I'll get rid of the 4 burns, shuffle in the second win. I can drop kick now, but if it top deck second win exactly, then it's annoying. Only the second win, otherwise next turn I could just draw some burns, and I'm sad. I mean, drawing burns immediately next turn is not the worst thing, no? If it lands with the second win, and if it doesn't land, basically everything can just break a little bit. Fine, drop kick. Okay, it's power through. Power through is like not the best thing to see here, but also not the worst thing. And we can second win away like a bunch of cards next turn. Because of the brutality, yeah, like it does draw into the second win here for me to exhaust. It could just burn me again next turn, and then it sucks. It doesn't burn me like every turn, right? NSD doesn't matter, so I can just uppercut, extend, thing, deal 1 damage. It really burns me every turn, holy crap. And I did not draw second win this time. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble. It actually burns me every turn. We cannot play power 2 here, there's no evil. At least there's a brutality. 33 now, and the second win shuffle out. Next time we only draw burns. Hopefully it just multi-hits me like 1 time. Okay. It's actually burn turn 1, turn 3, turn 5, turn 7, and turn 9. Every single turn that it can burn is burned. And it do not have flex strength. And it did not even draw the uppercut this turn, so now the deck has 10 burns. Or we could die here. We could actually die here. And I can break the second wind next turn as well, so it could be a literal bottom cut. And it could burn me again. Because now we are one turn behind. At least I didn't bottom deck exactly second wind shuffle it out, yeah? But we are one turn behind here, still at 100. And yeah, like this turn we do nothing, and next turn it could burn me again. Like we just die here, there's nothing I can do at this point. Except just sit here and then lose a fairy probably. Do I care about the power 2 and the redraw or not? Do I care about power 2 and redraw or not? That is an unbelievable low roll, by the way. Turn 1, turn 3, turn 5, turn 7, and turn 9. And also I need to miss the offering on the second wind turn. That is an insane low roll here. And they didn't even draw the uppercut here to deal damage, because if we can push the damage, and maybe it can die even without exhausting down. But well, there's so much to do. I think I cannot keep this power 2. Keeping this power 2 doesn't lead anywhere, so we have to second win this. Okay, so more burns. And it draws the second win, please. At least the second win is here, so we get rid of 4 burns. I need to draw second win again next turn, no? Because we get more burns here. And this is fairy, this is fairy. Okay, at least I draw the second win here, so it's freaking dead next turn, but holy crap. We still lose fairy, but it's dead next turn. And the brutality doesn't kill me here, so we only use the fairy and keep the tail. Freaking hell. Yeah, now it's dead, now it's dead. But okay, good job Perry, you did good. Yeah, turn 1, turn 3, turn 5, turn 7, and turn 9, and the draw was not good. Like play arguable, because you could have used these Stilkers long before in this fight to maybe get it under control, but there's a Havoc in the here, so I don't even know. But that is like unbelievable, this guy. And of course we need to kill him here, yeah? Like, so back while we are dealing 1 damage per turn. Also, at least I played the feat, like holy crap, I also played the feat at turn 1, otherwise I don't even know what the hell is happening. Yeah, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, yeah? It burns me 5 turns in a row. Well, now at least we can use the white beast. The unfortunate thing is I get a curse next floor, so the draw does even worse. Until next turn, why do you want to take 1 damage? What the hell, do you know how important 1 HP is here? Of course you're killing it now. And yeah, here is where you see that this one is not actually safe, yeah, at all, because the end game, the only resource we have in the end game right now is HP. And if we lose a tail inside this act 3 and suddenly the hard fight is not safe at all. Team W, open your eyes a little bit and you see what happens next turn. There's a brutality, I'm losing 1 HP. Force to kill it now. At least we get the white beast sustain, no? I mean, Chile won something like Caliper's Rest, though I think that is better. Maybe not Caliper's. Caliper doesn't actually do much. But yeah, gambling chip Rage or gambling chip second offering or some barricade or whatever. If you know Pain Dark Embrace, like, a lot of other things. Yeah, of course, you just kill it now. But holy crap. There's another Nemesis potentially coming right here, 50%, yeah? But hopefully it doesn't do like the same thing as this guy. Oh, that was ridiculous. I actually got burned 5 turns in a row. I don't really care about any other intent. It has to be okay. This is very good. At least it gives me a good relic in exchange for whatever crap that was. But that was annoying. 10 power 2 is useless. I had to open the chest over because it's not like the worst thing about time. Oh, that's fine. Like the relic is pretty funny, but you know, the curse is okay. It's manageable. It's like the second best curse. Best curse of course is clumsy, but the injury is the second best. That's okay. We feed this guy, of course. Hopefully I don't like die to him either, but yeah. Speed pot into... Shockwave kind of needs to be played. I don't want to play power through, also we need to feed. Yeah, shout out to brutality also. Like, imagine that the Nemesis fight without the brutality. Like, holy crap, I'm giga dead. I'm actually dead to tail without the brutality, so it's a good thing it's in my deck. It is a good thing that brutality was in my deck because it just burned me 5 turns in a row. Hopefully I can feed this guy. So do I think I've just sweep out here because this is the only cleanse. Shockwave needs to be played. Is that true? Maybe it's not true. Yeah, also block a lot with Clay as well, so it's safe the... It's like I hit 1 HP at the end with the fairy and then it procs exactly in the same turn. So just keep the lizard tail safe. Quality... I really wonder what I should play first here. I may just Shockwave into Flash and see first, because I don't know whether I'm playing Inflame this turn or not. I will play Vitality to cleanse already, so I don't need to play this to cleanse. Yeah. I'll just start the turn with Shockwave, Flash of Steel and see. Okay, so speed pot for sure, and then offering. Like next turn is how many cards if we don't play Brutality? I could play Brutality and just feed next turn, yeah? But if I don't play Brutality, deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we are 1 card short. If I play Brutality, we infinite immediately next turn, but I lose 1 SP. So can I take damage next turn if I don't play Brutality or not? It's the question we should ask. Because Havoc probably cannot be played. And draw powers feed, second win. And the self-cycle attacks. So we bottom deck the self-cycle attacks basically, yeah? 7 cards here. Then uppercut into second win. 50 and have 2 strength only but 3 block. Zero 0.75%, yes. I mean, that's exactly what I did in the run. At least I didn't die though, you know, that was ridiculous. But yeah, the percentage is slightly different, yes, because it could not do... If it does 45, then it doesn't burn. The odds is roughly there. I think it's around maybe 1%. You can just estimate it's probably around 1%. Which is bad. But yeah, if I second win here and then next turn the worst draw is bottom decking with the self-cycle attacks, of course, then my turn just ends here. And we do uppercut into second win. My second win is 5 dexterity, so it's 20 block. And this is 22 damage. So 22 damage goes to 28, 28, 20 block. We take 1 either way. Actually, no, I take 0. So I second win here is safe. I do not need to play Brutality. And then we kill the transient. Yeah, that's the worst draw, yeah, but I only counted this. And the speed pot does counter this, so I take no damage. And next time I'm infinite. I do not need to play feed here to full draw. We only counted for this. And next time I'm infinite, so we feed here. Without having to play Brutality HP. While getting White Beast only thought to HP as well, that's not very bad. That's not so bad. Infinite. And yes, of course we are staying here until we feed, yeah. So, you know, playing, what, like 80 attacks or so. Next elite, hopefully it's just a freaking giant head or something. Would be nice, you know. Because Retromancer also shuffle wounds in and it's annoying. It's not like Retromancer is not annoying. Because my HP is too low now to actually take a turn 2 hit. And we don't have like some Reaper or whatever. As a solution, we can play like this and have play HP with the Lizard Tail and such. And in the hard fight, we have more strength. Yeah? Like in this fight, I just go infinite. Because go infinite immediately wins the fight. In the hard fight, I can play Flex, I can play the Brutality, I can cleanse the Flex twice, and suddenly we have like what 10 strength or something, and hopefully that is enough. But we do deal damage pretty fast. With like 10 strength or so. That's also the time meter solution, I get more strength. But the fact that I don't have full HP now actually makes that fight dangerous, yeah? Because I lost so much resources in the first Nemesis fight. Like these nodes are not even safe, and then the time meter suddenly now is also dangerous. Evo? No, Evo definitely is taken. I only say Evo is good. Because if you have the Evo, you can also block with power 2 second win. You can front load block with power 2, which right now you cannot. But right now the power 2 is just kind of a dead card, yeah, because playing the power 2 is like horrible. But that Nemesis actually made the run become like a lot more dangerous than it would otherwise be. For now, we get to enjoy the feat. It's not that slow, it's like 11 per card. It's 11 per card, it's not that slow. Might need to rest, huh? Hopefully you don't lose tail in the upcoming floors, because I could just lose tail here as well. I was thinking that we would upgrade something like the second wind or the inflame or even the brutality, but now maybe I think I need to rest. But we'll see. The new pod is here. Oh, that is upgraded. And we have pellets. So, I mean, there's no way that is bad, right? The disarm is here too, which does make time meter a little bit easier. And maybe the hard fight, but the hard fight we have clay, so the multi-hit might not even be a bad thing. Yeah, this trend is way too good. Okay, it's just giant head. Is in theory the easier fight. In practice, who knows? But in theory, it is easier. And don't play the flex just because. Can I not play offering in this fight? How stupid is it to not play offering? But 6 HP is 6 HP. 6 HP is 6 HP, you know, like 6 HP in this position is quite important. So how stupid is it to not play its offering? Because you have better chance I can win the exhaust now. And this guy does give you a couple of turns, it doesn't go in immediately. I think it's okay though, because I could play brutality instead of offering later if I need to accelerate a little bit. I think so. There's no reason to loop yet though, but so yeah, I just play flex and then play the inflame, yeah. And then not play the offering. Hopefully not dumb. Would be very dumb, but hopefully not dumb, because I have the chance. I need to draw the chance, so you know, it's fine. Do not Havoc here. Havocing here is terrible. So we do nothing and get the other war. What does other war do? Yeah, also nothing. Let's play this. Next one will be attacking big though. And I can win the fight like, immediately here if I want. If I play the offering, that is, but you know, then I play the offering. I know I have trends, but we can cleanse easily. We can brutality uppercut and then play the offering, and then okay, we win. Second win shuffle out. So if I play, let's say I play brutality into second win here, and what happens? And next time I have exactly this. And we know I draw 06 and then drop kick first, I still draw the 2. And we also know what the 2 is second win and battle trance. In that case, I could second win away 4 cards and block for only 20, which is not exactly enough. If I do brutality, however, does that work? If I do brutality, I have 7. Let's say I play the power through here, yeah? I keep the power to second win 1 turn, but do the brutality instead to try to save HP without playing this offering. Because if I play offering now, I also need to play brutality, so I will lose 7 HP and not 6. So I can just lose 1. But if I do brutality here, and then we play power 2 second win. Next time I draw 06 here plus 1. And the draw power is going to be power 2 second win battle trance in this board. And then I can always draw into everything with the 2 here, and then I can battle trance. And then I can power 2 second win again, and the turn afterwards I'm infinite, so I'm only losing 4 instead of 7. So I would gain 3 HP. Do I need to do brutality though? Because if I just play single brutality, yeah, then we either draw power 2 second win, or I just draw the trance which drawn to both power 2 second win turn after infinite. So I don't need to even do the brutality. I can even do the drop kick flash steal next to the hand field. So just single brutality, play power 2 second win here is fine. Because next turn is only attacking me for 30. And I could use this 30 damage to... I could just block the 30 and the turn afterwards I'm infinite. So there's no need to play this offering, and playing this offering just losing HP for no reason. Okay. So just play brutality, play power 2 second win, play uppercut. That's the turn. And that always works. So for our next elite, well, we have another flaw here, and my HP is not even close to full, so we use the sustain, yeah? I still have another potion. I still have another Newport. Yeah, I do play brutality. Not playing brutality is a little bit too far. But I do not need to play offering here. So this guy actually gives me a lot of time. Out of war here, not needed. Yeah, not needed at all. And now it's 1, but we know that we always draw into the thing. Actually, I have 4 cards. I have a card. Right, but that's what the Newport is for. You can Newport. Yeah, now it always works. Yeah, just power 2 and win now, and next turn I have 1, 2... I mean, it doesn't... It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and draw 6, and yeah, that works. Power 2 second win. Yeah, okay, that works. Because brutality is hand field, and it just plays. Okay, all good. Next time we got infinite, and I only had to pay 2 HP. So I gain 4, yeah? Because otherwise I could have played the offering turn 1 and win the fight immediately, but then we lose 6. That's not bad, you know. With the battle trance now, we can definitely pivot this deck to something else as well. If we see Feel No Pain that makes the power 2 second win blocks enough. You can actually just pivot back to power 2 second win and deal damage with, I don't even know, like even body slam or something. But there's not a lot of time to find all of that. And I am definitely not picking a body slam raw before the Feel No Pain, I don't know. We'll take it, 5 more decks. And change from the barricade that we skip. No, not skip though, I picked the offering over the barricade, and I mean offering is like kind of good. Yeah, skip it. Can only fit once here. Not playing the... These are the spikers. Not playing offering in here is not the worst idea, but also not the best idea. I kind of don't want to play the brutality in this fight, because this fight will actually last a couple of turns. Because we do need to just power 2 second win to block. Yeah, this fight will actually last a few turns, and if I play the Brutality, we'll lose quite a lot. Or I can choose to play Brutality but not the Offering again, yeah? And I claim that it's good enough. So is it good enough to just play the Brutality and not the Offering? Because, you know, 6 turns, a lot of turns, and probably Brutality is still... probably not. I probably just play Offering. So yeah, flex Offering and then see. And hopefully we can cleanse with the Inflame and not the Brutality here. Is killing this, so I can do that now. I could have fed my pet. Not playing Brutality here does mean the next turn we do have like Inflame drop kick and something. Draw 1 card. It's very simple. If I just play Brutality, we win the fight. But I lose HP. I kind of don't want to lose HP. Maybe I should not have killed this because, yeah, getting rid of the feed immediately is also good. I don't have the Trans Plus, so I think Trans Plus is good enough, right? So we should just second win this, yeah. And then the deck after exhausting would be Uppercut, Flash of Steel, Drop Kick. Hopefully fit here. So Uppercut, Flash of Steel, Drop Kick. Power 2 second win 5 cards and maybe Trans is 6. And that just works. Okay. So don't play Brutality, hopefully not stupid. Nothing attacks in is also fine. I don't need to cleanse this this 5 decks, but cleansing 5 decks is like convenient. And I guess I could just kill the Repulsor now. To not bottom deck my Trance next turn and be sad. It's just like I would have a feat in the redraw, but we can get rid of the feat fairly quickly. So I would just speed pot here and then cleanse off of this Inflame, yeah? And then we uppercut here immediately and kill. Need to play this though, that's fine. Yeah, there's always lands. Power 2 second win now. I can brick though, but if after I feed, then the chance to brick is a lot less. And anytime I draw the chance is fine, yeah? So you just wait. Yeah. So I power through here. Should I have done that actually, but you know, fine. Yeah, actually I should not have done that, but it's okay. It's going to die. This spike will die, don't worry about it. Yeah, with 5 dexterity, yeah. And cut here first, and this instead. Oh yeah, sustain, only stop the white beast. Oh, fairy's back. yeah, your fairy's back just before none of the MSCs, yeah, we can use it again here. Okay, yeah, don't need another flex. Thunderclap is just bad. Sentinel is no. Wow, thank you. I mean, I really don't. I don't want to use second fairy, just so you know. Because it's burning me a gate or third one. And I did not draw a power. Oh. Oh, so my offering missed the second win again. And I don't have the power to cleanse this this Battle Trance debuff. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not much to do though. The second win in fact completely misses, yeah, and there's no point to play this offering, so, you know, we just cry. If you have away the second win now... Do you die or not if you have away the second win now? I think yes, right, with 5 burns. If you do have away the second win now, I think you do die. Not always though, but you need to save a power in there to cleanse the better chance and then it can burn you again on turn 3, and if you are not infinite by then, you actually are dead. And it can also hit the Flash of Steel, which is horrible, yeah? So this Havoc cannot be played. Okay, so we just cry then. Because we roll 2 Nemesis and it also both burns on turn 1. And I also miss, like, in both fights as well, I need to miss the second win with the offering turn. Because if it lands them, I'm fine, you know? If it just lands, I'm fine. But it missed both times, and now I'm just sad. Now 45 here you cannot even handle, yeah? So you know, crying. Brutality needs to be played though. So Brutality second win, and then I hope that I don't break again. Do we dupe the Brutality or not? Do we do Brutality or not? Not even playing the 2 strength, though. That means I actually need to be infinite, yeah? I cannot win this like without being infinite. I get rid of this Inflame as well. But I think it's already kind of at that point in this spot. If it already burns me on turn 1 and it could be burn me again on the next turn, we actually just have to exhaust that to infinite, otherwise it doesn't work. So do I do Brutality or not? I mean, it's kind of important. And also next time I can exhaust the feat. Also it heals me 5 and then keeps Preserve Fairy. It's just that I would not have the noob pot for Spear and Shield or the Heart. Or even Time Eater. Also I'm losing a million HP here, thanks. It's really 2 Nemesis into 2 burns turn 1 and also low roll the first cycle. Yeah, that's like crazy. Even with Mega Prep though. Let's say if I draw a power last turn, I already won, you know. I draw a power last turn to trans, I metal trans, I can offering immediately into the second win and I'm infinite even with 5 burns. But I bottom deck both powers and trans into the offering and also miss the second win turn. And it burns turn 1. That is just incredible, but here we are again. Here we are again, you know. But yeah, probably do the Brutality. Probably do Brutality and then take like 23. Kind of War is not important next turn ever, so we just play Uppercut now. But I guess I could redraw Uppercut and that's a bit more damage, but if I didn't play Strength, we need to go infinite anyway. Yeah? And I don't want to somehow get the debuff runs out. Okay, it didn't burn me this turn at least. So can I keep the feat? Can I keep the feat? Because offering right now is overdrawing. If I play feat, then offering doesn't overdraw. And of course I don't want to play any of these because I want to second win all of them away. It's already bad enough. Second win is still not here, man. And I can miss it too, yeah, with the battle trance. Oh my god. If I do not get the second win here, we might actually die. If I do not get second win this time, I might actually die. So hopefully I just get the second win. Defend. Fencing right now is overdraw by 1, so we play defend, yeah. Okay, for last cut. So at least it did play defend to get the thing in, you know. Last cut. Freaking hell. Bad news, guys, for the time enjoyers, because we will infinite this guy next turn to kill it. Just so you know. Yeah, we had 2 Brutality, so the new Brutality also matters. And next time my deck has 8 cards. Yeah, my deck has 8 cards next turn we draw 7, so just we are infinite. And we are killing this one HP at a time. Because any turn I wait here, I'm losing 2 HP, so we cannot lose this 2, yeah? So it needs to die now. But it's good though, the dupe power is not wasted, yeah, because you can see like without duping brutality, this fight is actually a complete disaster again because the order just never lines up. And suddenly losing this much HP now and also a potion is dangerous for, you know, like some lizard tail or the fairy in the boss gauntlet suddenly. Hopefully this guy just dropped me something good. And yes, brutality is once again, you know, like saving the run. Thank you, brutality. It's crazy. Why is this endgame so stressful? Like, can I just get like the abacus or something in Act 4 shot and we relax? Yeah, can I just get like freaking the abacus and we relax? Or going on? And seeing 2 enemies is also better because I need to respect it both times I'm playing field. Because if we saw like Retomancer or something, I don't even know whether it would have been so good with the minion shuffle wounds, but only 2 wounds at a time I can probably handle turn 2. Yeah, Retomancer is not that bad, so I just lose feed HP as well. Yeah? I lose a lot of resources, I lose a lot of HP, and I also lose feed because I see Nemesis with bad pattern and bad order. The best thing, yeah, a lot of bad things. I don't really want to think, but I will just see whether the thing is good enough or not. But there are a lot of things here that are very good. There are also a lot of things that are very bad, of course. They do nothing, but there are a lot of things that are extremely good. And yeah, it's taking forever. We need to play it. We need to kill it now, otherwise I'm losing. I cannot even full block this turn anymore, so yes. I'm not just losing 2 HP, I'm losing a lot more than 2. So you must kill it now, and the flex doesn't help, of course, because it's intangible. First was injury. So, a pretty good curse, all things considered. Turn highlight. There you go, it's safe. Yeah, it's now safe. You can no longer end turn accidentally. You need to hold it for a while. Suddenly not having enough HP with time meter, if it does the bad pattern, we're in trouble because I don't have in that fight, I think I actually need to keep the power tool around, no? So the... How many cards do I have? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually 6, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with brutality, I do have all 6 in hand. Not giving trend is also a little bit weird, but without Fear No Pain, this block engine is not even doing that much. I just hope the time meter dies very fast, basically. I just hope the time meter dies very fast. So we do need to Palace cleanse the flex and play the Inflame like 6 strength, yeah? Hopefully it lines up. If we can Palace the flex twice for 10 strength, would be like great. I don't expect it to really happen because they have no headbutt and we just play brutality on side. I might not play Inflame on side though, but brutality will be played on side. Actually with the Prancer in 6 months, pretty low. So Inspire and me too. Okay, let's give me something good. The last Nemesis took a lot, but also gave me something good. So this one can go, so give me something good. I mean, that's pretty good. That's not bad, that's already good. That's something, so you know. Ooh! Oh, pivot. Oh, we can pivot, guys. You can kill Targeter with this easily. Like, instead of going infinite, like 10 damage per card, we can become like 50 damage per card, and then it's dead. It's good, right? It's good. Limit break. I think it's good. Hopefully not stupid, because it could break me in speed and shield, but in the hard fight it's also positive if we don't find and block soul. I mean, if we don't buy and find and block soul, then it's just good against the hard as well. We need to raise the hard with the drop kick, flash of steel. So, we can enter time meter with rest scout. I can rest here. I think I should rest steel though. I thought we will have full HP with Eternal Feather meal ticket, and then I can make the upgrade. I think I should still rest here. With the limit break now, we don't need to upgrade some. Of course, the upgrade in flame becomes better, but I want to preserve fairy, you know? Because the moment we have enough HP in Nightfall, we will win with this damage now. With the rest scout limit damage, we will just win if we have enough HP. So I want to preserve both the fairy and the tail to the boss gauntlet for sure. I just rest. Even though it takes me out, rest scout immediately, so limit break becomes kind of a brick. I don't care. Okay, Vitality is played on side, yeah? So we just play Vitality and Offering and see. Any flex? No. That is one cleanse gone though. That's actually one cleanse gone because Flash of Steel will just self-cycle. Or you can say that you just second win all of this away immediately and ignore the better chance. Yeah, not seeing the flex in this hand is also a little bit annoying because now we are forced to cleanse. I can Ancient Pot flex here. I do not care about Ancient Pot flex in Act 4, so I can just Ancient Pot flex here for another 4 strength. Oh, that is really awkward. Hopefully I just get flex from the freaking battle trance. I play a defense then because I don't want to overdraw. This one only draws 2. Okay, I play feet. Yeah, I play feet. Let's respect this guy a little bit. Let's play the feet. I play the feet. And then defend the trance. Exhausting Shockwave is not actually the worst thing, but I kind of need to keep power through here. Is that true? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I just defend chance. Okay, flex once again. Last card, you know, good for me. Good for me that I made a hard read into the game. I could Havoc though. I could also not play second win this turn. I could play Havoc too. Because proccing the clock this turn is like not too bad. Yeah, so flex here 4 cards, and then dropkick 3 cards, and then Havoc is 1 card, and then we can play limit break. Not second winning immediately is not the worst thing, because you do have better chance to line this up and Brutality is already in play. I was playing the second win here is just kind of awkward, no? Yeah, because you also exhaust the power through. And then you actually need to rush it, and there's not even a shockwave draw anymore. Let's do this. Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the cards. Because if we have it away the inflame, then I can still just cleanse and not even do the ancient pot yet, yeah. Of course, I lost a 50-50. So ancient pot here to keep 4 strength right now. I think that's fine. But yeah, it needs to be dropping into limit break, otherwise it doesn't work, yeah. Ancient pot and then limit break, and then we have 8 strength. And then I have another flex with the inflame, so we can have up to 14. Minimum 10, maximum 14. We have red skull as well, so that should be enough to kill it. Or you can also not play limit break yet and play the defense instead. Is that you flex your ancient pot here and then you don't, because the limit break in the redraw is also not so bad, you know. You have at least +2 more strength. You can even flex again into limit break. So you have on brick in your deck. In exchange, you block 5 for this turn. And it's not even a brick per se, but this thing is just so much more damage when played later. How stupid is it? Just ancient pot and then play defend here. I don't think it's that stupid. What's this? Yeah, 4 permanent strength. Flame now. Once again, we cannot power 2 second win. Actually, I can. Honestly, I don't care about Shockwave. At this point, I don't care about Shockwave. Just power 2 second win this hand. And next turn we get the uppercut anyway, because the thing in the draw power is the uppercut and not the is the flash of steel and not the dropkick. I've blocked the strength now of the flex, so it just gives me 4 strength permanent in this fight. I think I want to keep power 2 over playing Shockwave here, so just play power 2 second win. Or you can also play the Shockwave and keep 2 wounds in the seems really bad. Like 2 wounds and an injury and the Havoc, which you don't even want to play. They go away. Oh yeah, long press confirmation. Okay, flex limit break now. You can also flash the steel and then trance first because you could flex again. I don't think we need to flex again, no. Yeah, 3 cards exactly, yeah. We take a bit more damage this turn, but then next turn we are fully set up. Exhaust the slime and go into Red Skull. Seems fine, really. And we killed over 2. Yeah, we killed over 2 turns. Oh, it's trying its best to not get killed. I think it will die though. If we just take and win this away right now, next time I don't have draw down, yeah? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. And that is infinite, and yeah, it's Giga dead, no? With 19 strength. 19 strength vulnerable, so this will be 25, 25 is 28, and 28 would be 24, which is 27. So 28, 27. Yeah, okay, it's Giga dead. Die. It's dead this turn. We play 12 attacks and it's dead. Gone. No feed though, but it's fine. We start the next fight with Red Skull, the Limit works immediately. Deca. I mean, Flex Limit Break works immediately. We even have Red Skull, so they're already 14 strength. This fight is potentially also a bit annoying, but I think Awakened one is a lot easier, yeah, but, you know. It's fine. As long as we don't lose Fairy here, nothing really matters. We will be full HP into Act 4. This database doesn't matter. The days probably matter more than the strength, so this time we do hit that guy. I wonder about whether even playing the flex zone is good or not. Maybe it was not good in case they draw exactly the same win here in this bad. Not too bad now. Too late now. Havoc here can lead to a million wrong things, so let's just not Havoc. I am taking a lot though, and I still need to play Offering, yeah? And we do need to spend quite a lot of energy to sweep artifact as well. So is that okay? I take 19 here, so I take 20. I take 26. Am I infinite on turn 3 or not? I guess this is the question here. Maybe. Playing power 2 here is just bad though, I think. Let's play defense. Also gives me clay this turn. Hopefully I don't break this turn. If I break this turn, we lose Fairy. Okay, I'm breaking. I mean, I'm not losing Fairy though, and maybe that's not even so bad because now I have 1 turn to prepare for this guy. Kind of annoying though, but yeah, second win block 50 and don't need this Inflame anymore, yeah? So I block 21, I lose 9, and next turn I can offering. Let's shift artifact here. And I mean, already break out of war, so no reason not to play this here. This time we have offering. I could break second wind here and then I'm like Giga's head. Hopefully it just doesn't happen. Actually, can I break second wind? No, I cannot. I literally cannot break second wind this turn. I am not infinite this turn either, though. But I have 2 days next turn, and what could that look like? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8 is not infinite. Also, this guy is not even debuff next turn, so I should probably uppercut here. Okay, do I need to play feet now, basically? Do I need to play feet now? I guess is the only question. I know that uppercut should go here, yeah? Should it? Yeah, sometimes I can kill this next turn. Uppercut should go here. If I trans right now, I know for sure I will draw second wind, because we draw 3 and not 4, but 3 is still enough. So I could just draw 3 here and then second wind away every card. And the draw power is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then I get 2 daisies. So that's 8 cards, and we only draw 6, so I am not infinite next turn. We're at 1 exhaust shot, and you know, it happens to be the 1 exhaust. Yeah, this feat is actually the 1 exhaust. So if I play the feat now, I win the fight next turn. I would preserve a fairy, but I don't get the feat HP. If I do not play the feat now... Yeah, if I don't play the feat now, it just doesn't work, huh? Okay, fine, so I play the feat, I play the feat. Yeah, I play the feat and then just trans into second wind and then it just kills next turn. Double check. This guy cannot be exhausted, so there are 3. And then this will be 4 because I play it right now, it's not getting exhausted by second wind. So this is 5. Yeah, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This shuffle in 2 days, so we have 7 cards. And 7 is infinite because this guy is already vulnerable, so I can kill him directly next turn without having to block. Okay, so we are small. So that's a bit of a low roll, yeah, because Awaken 1 we definitely can feed for sure. Yeah, against Awaken 1 we absolutely can feed. And against this fight, like, if I draw a little bit better, I could also feed. Draw though in this fight was not great. Simply because at turn 2 was breaking, and then suddenly by turn 3 this guy is still not dead yet. And now I have to accept another 2 days. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Let's play the feed. Yeah, second win, like, everything. Because this blocks enough, and then next turn they're dead. And then we attack forward full HP. You see, it's like exactly enough, yeah. And this is why uppercut was also played here last turn, so that we don't need to play uppercut here this turn, and then suddenly we can go infinite. Because if you have to play uppercut, you're not infinite anymore. Now you are, and this guy's dead. So we don't need to block this. Macchiato never press up, and the full year, Fisher Lord. Yeah, small and sad. At least both the fairy and the tail preserved though. But we didn't get a single feat in boss card deck, which is just quite sad. So I wonder about the other rare cards. Like, was there anything better than the feat? Because the feat didn't do that much. Yeah, the feat was only like what? How much SP is the feat even? I don't know. But yeah, we have full HP, it doesn't matter. So there are a couple of things here. Oh, 24. Okay, 24 is still pretty good. 24 for 1 slime, and then we have lizard tail. Fairy, that's still a lot of HP and clay. So there are a couple of plans here. You can upgrade brutality. Upgrading brutality does mean you cannot cleanse on turn 2 of the heart. You have on lasting to cleanse on turn 2 of the heart, yeah. On turn 1, it does allow you to just go in and spear and shield, draw like offering, it trans into offering, for example, you can cleanse. The second win is the biggest fun not block card, and it's also, you know, I would also like to play it. And the other choice, the only other choice is limit break. So we have 3 choices: brutality, second win, or limit break. And if we upgrade limit break, then the plan is a little bit different. Like you just hit the enemy and then they die, probably, without going infinite. He said the tail could be, but at the same time, breaking 1 card in the first cycle, you could have made that fight spiral out of control in the first place, or who knows. But do I need this limit break to be green to beat like 4 or 5? Spear and shield, not really. I don't really see what this limit break plus is doing, unless we see exactly Reaper, but even then Reaper minus would be good enough. In the hard fight, of course, it saves some bit of death HP, but it's like pretty awkward to try to play this multiple times. Yeah, it's not that awkward, to be fair. It's probably not that awkward. But at the same time, if you play limit break and you're not infinite, as in you're infinite 1 turn slow, it might not even be positive damage at all, you know. Because you have the clay to protect yourself against beat of death, yeah, on the 1 turn in the off turn as well. Now, I think limit break being minus is good. So it's either brutality or second win here, basically. Brutality just makes turn 2 spear and shield a bit more manageable, turn 2 against a hard a bit more manageable, but we get 1 less cleanse. I would like to cleanse the Vaughn. Probably second win, yeah. Probably second win, because second win upgrade can also make you pivot to power 2 second win a little bit. We need to store. I think. Yeah, I think second win upgrade is good. There's no Duport Shockwave and there's nothing here. Actually, no, Duport Shockwave is right here if you want. You can text the Seaport as well. You can take another Flash of Steel, but there's no need. We already have the dropkick. Duport Shockwave is literally here, and you can remove, like, what is the worst card here? I mean, injury has to be worse than every single other card, right? Because you can say you cannot play Havoc, but injury literally cannot play. Uppercut still needs to stay here, yeah? And of course you need to keep the infinite cast. And you can also remove the feed, but I think removing injury is still just good. Feed exhausts itself. The injury can convert into block against the thing, and yeah, the power breaks again. Yeah, we didn't see Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain, or Barricade here. And yeah, draw pot versus loop pot. Loop pot is only. I actually know loop pot if you can preserve in the spear and shield, you can even loop limit break and this goes bomb and it kills extremely fast. Okay, fine, loop pot. Even though this draw pot is insanely strong, I think Fairy is strong and also think loop pot stronger, so we take the loop pot. Does make Havoc playable? Yeah, what if we just remove a card? You play Havoc once, like, what does it do? Yeah, it removes a card for you, so you can remove a card instead. You know, you play Havoc once, you remove a card. Yeah, what about you just remove the card right here? And your injury has to be worse. Yeah, there's no way. It's the only way to this is not the worst is that we see Blue Candle or Nuvudo on the spear and shield. But you know, if that happens, I guess defense is worse, but I just remove the injury. That's awkward. Oh, that is really awkward. Because once again, we bottom deck both powers here, cannot cleanse the offering turn. And next time I'm getting hit for a lot. Okay, that's bad. That is really bad. This draw order, like offering is missing, second win is missing, second turn, and lose a 50-50 attack pattern, and at bottom deck both powers I cannot cleanse the thing. So this is the Nemesis draw order again, yeah, and we have the... And this is why the brutality upgrade could be good. But yeah, once again we have brick, so you know, what is this now? If I Havoc away the Flash of Steel, how bad is it? Because if you Havoc away under the power, it's extremely good. If you Havoc the Shockwave or the Uppercut, that's also fine. So if you Havoc away the Flash of Steel, how bad is it here? Because I still have like power 2 second wind to battle trends with some strength into play. I think I play the Havoc, right? I think I play the Havoc. Worst hit would be, yeah, of course, the Flash of Steel. Actually, if it hits uppercut, wait, if it hits uppercut here, we cannot get vulnerable on the other guy. Yeah, if the Havoc hits uppercut here, yeah, Shockwave can only vulnerable one guy, and then we can kill that with Flash of Steel dropkick, but the other guy doesn't die. But I guess the other guy can always power 2 second win, so it's not that bad. We can pivot to a block plan. So hitting this is okay. Hitting this is less okay, but I guess we can do the same plan. It's just more awkward because you need to spend energy on uppercut once in a while. And hitting these are very good. Hitting these right now is a winning the fight almost immediately. Okay, Havoc. Shockwave is fine. Not the best thing to hit though, you know, not the worst thing. I do not actually want to draw Shockwave next turn. But yeah, we are getting hit. So brace for impact. It will hurt, yeah? It will hurt a lot next turn. Brutality is not even in play yet. And the annoying thing is that if I want to exhaust this hand, I also need to get rid of this Offering Plus, which is my acceleration. But I think at this point we're committed to the infinite, right? So not having enough block in the deck is okay, yeah? We only draw 3 cards out of here next turn, right? We're just freaking hurt. And then we bring like, some Rescue and a lot of HP into the hard fight, and hopefully that's enough. Do if I bottom deck Brutality still though? Because I could just not draw Brutality next turn, yeah? Is that okay if I don't have this Offering in redraw? It's just that if I have Offering but all this garbage, then it's even worse than Offering draws 5 cards and here I already have 3 garbage in the deck that the Offering draws back into. Also, of course, I'm playing Fit here, and this fight is not... These orders are very bad, so I respect them immediately. So I will just play Fit. And yeah, exhausting Limit Break as well, we don't just kill them, we have to go infinite here. And how bad is that? So we did upcut both. So what would happen when we take a Giga hit next turn and hopefully by turn 3 we're infinite? Not likely at all though, because it's only drawing 4, so I think I actually need to keep the power through around. If I want to play the second win here, I actually need to keep the power through around for the most part. So how stupid is it to just not play the second win at all and leave the Offering in here, because Offering in redraws is so incredibly good, you know, until we trans into it again. Then it's not so good anymore. But otherwise, this turn could be something like Limit Break, Defend Feed. And we take 7 damage, we block 6 because of the clay. So we only take 1. And I don't exhaust 3 cards, but I keep the Offering Plus and redraw. While keeping both the power 2 second win, block engine potentially to just deal with, like, you know, the future attacks. Might lose Fairy here, just so you know. With this draw, might lose Fairy here. Hopefully I don't lose Tail also. Well, yeah, just I think I keep the power to second win loop and keep the Offering here as well. So we defend Limit Break trends. I defend Limit Break feed. Oh, that was horrible. Hopefully you draw Brutality here. Otherwise I'm like Giga set. Okay. So no clans anymore, yeah? Because we have both powers here this turn, so the trans next turn is also brick. Okay, next question. Is this Brutality being doomed or not? Is this Brutality being doomed or not? We are taking the full massive hit, and next turn I clay a little bit and see how Offering. We go into Rescue. But Rescue doesn't matter here, because either I have Infinite or I have nothing. I mean, not true. I can have power to a second win as well. Which is another reason why I want to kind of loop this Brutality. And the only thought the healing is not wasted, and if we preserve Fairy, we get a new pawn. Duke One in the hard fight is for limit break probably and just rush the kill, but from this position is like extremely unclear. I think I just duped the brutality now. And should exhaust this now, even though it does mean I cannot trans the battle trans again. So if I top deck trans and trans into the offering and my turn is still bad where everything sucks. But you know, I think it's time to exhaust card and then get hit. Ow! Let's go, they don't lose a 50-50 at least. Oh. I mean... Is there an argument to not play this Flash of Steel? Because if I Flash of Steel right now into Battle Trance, then it can get really annoying. I guess then I just don't play the Trance. Drawing to second win or offering now is just good. Drawing into Havoc is like kind of bad, but not that bad, because next turn I always have offering. Otherwise I can just block this turn, yeah? We weaken this guy, play triple defense, full block, and the next turn I draw full 7. So I always get the offering turn into the second win turn, basically. So the fairy is always used first. The fairy is always used before the tail. And this flash of steel damage in the grand scheme of things does not matter. But second winning right now is just so good, you know. If I draw second win immediately, it's incredibly good. If I draw offering right now, how good or bad is it? It's probably just good, right? If I draw offering immediately, I just go infinite. Okay. If I draw trance, I just don't play it, and then next time we have offering anyway. Okay, drawing a burn is fine. It's not the best thing to see, but we still don't take damage and don't need to play power through. I block 30 and 28 here. Slightly annoying though, because now maybe I cannot kill this before the 2 burns come in. Offering here. Okay, we know for sure this Havoc does not hit the thing, but if I Havoc away the uppercut, then we no longer can kill. I should like Flash of Steel here. Yeah, if I Havoc away the uppercut, we can no longer kill this guy, yeah? So if I just second win this whole hand, we have it right next turn. Do I have the next turn actually? Because I need to play uppercut first. I draw 7, no? So if I exhaust everything in here, I have 1 card only. And then 2, 3 here, and then 4. So I do 2 burns, I have 6 here, and I do draw 7, so I draw every single thing. So I start the turn with playing... Oh, that's annoying as hell though, because... No, this guy doesn't attack next turn, I just have some burns, but I can second win with the burns, so I have to lose 2 more. I have to lose 2 more, basically. And I save this 2 HP somehow, because I will always kill them in 2 turns from here, yeah? But I will lose 2 to brutality and 2 to brutality again, because the uppercut needs to be played twice. So, if I play trance... If I just play trance and then uppercut like here immediately, and then second win everything away, my deck will be second win trance 2 cards, uppercut 3 cards, this 4, 5, and then 2 burns 7. And 7 works, right? Because 7, yeah, 7 I draw exactly 7 with no brutality, yeah? So next turn I draw every single card. And this guy is 1 vulnerable, 1 weakened, because I do play uppercut immediately here. Which means I can start the next turn with uppercutting here. And then infinite. And then kill both. So that was like trance into uppercut on right, and then second win is always winning next turn, so I only lose 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 7, and I draw 7, so I do not break. 7 cards in hand, draw 7. Play the uppercut on the left, hand has 6. And the uppercut is in this card, and now I just go, yeah, drop kick, draw the uppercut, and then flash still draw the drop kick, and then, yeah, infinite. Okay, fine. So trance here, uppercut here, and the second win is winning next turn. Because the dual brutality allows this line to happen. And just hard we cannot actually block with size of clay, so you know you have to hope that we have enough HP with the hard. But yeah, you need to uppercut here first, yeah, otherwise it doesn't work. If you don't start the turn with uppercut here, you do not have infinite on both, and you have to lose 2 more. But upcutting here is always working, and then you're infinite. Infinite. So we have 25 with the potions, like 30 with fairy and a bunch of stuff, and hopefully there's enough damage to kill the heart with, because we don't have block soul. We do not have block soul, and you can see Drawder can go extremely wrong from the fights. Like, losing this much HP here is unfortunate. We really should not be losing this much HP in this fight. It could happen, of course. It happened. Potion, no, we always get potion. Hopefully it's a usable potion. No, usable potion would be nice. But yeah, once again, it's like I top deck my trends into offering, so we don't have offering in turn 2. We don't have the second wheel in turn 2. The brutality is like bottom deck. Well, it's not bottom deck, so it could be worse. But without on turn 1, I could not cleanse the trends and everything sucks. So we are 2 turns too slow. The boot, wow, that would work. Liquid memory is quite good though. Well, 1 brutality is so good. Yeah, 3 powers if you want to cleanse. There's no need to have any of these, right? Like all these are bad. If anything, second brutality. So how would second brutality? I don't think it's that good. Even though I know I have been looping brutality, second brutality is just not good. And this is why limit break upgrade is good. Yes, because now we can liquid memories a limit break, and that is like more than enough damage immediately. Well, yeah, all of these are bad, yeah. Unless you tell me we need another power to just cleanse turn 2, because I do need to cleanse turn 2, yes. But liquid memories can also mean that I can liquid memories back the offering if it's trans into on turn 1, or I can limit memories back a power on turn 2. I just skip. I don't think this is good. A lot of powers here are instantly winning, by the way. I think we are still winning if I play the fight properly, but a lot of things in here instantly winning. We just miss all of them, yeah. I actually miss all the very good powers. I only see these powers. Not that this is bad. This has been saving the run, so you know, cannot trash talk this too much. But they are better powers. Okay, shockwave's here, uppercut is here, so it's vulnerable forever. Do I trance or not? If I trance now, what's the worst thing that could happen? Because I could just shockwave uppercut and it's debuff forever. And then... Because if I draw brutality now, I kind of want to play brutality as well, and we play up a little bit as well, yeah? I don't want to draw too many cards though, because preferably... It's like getting offering now is just weird. And second win this hand can be played. I guess we can shockwave and ignore the uppercut and then second win away the other cards. Not playing trends here seems kind of strange, but I don't think I want to draw 5. So if I draw 4, like what is the worst draw? Like what would I really hate to see? Second win distance is not good, yeah? Like offering distance is definitely not good. So these are breaks. What is good to draw this turn? Let's think about that instead. Like what is actually good to draw from the trends? It's only like what the feed to exhaust, and that is it. I guess you can draw Inflame Limit Break and then cleanse immediately with the flex, and then you get a lot of strength, which yes, lots of strength is good. Like mid distance +1, yes. Mid distance is positive. I really don't want to have to actually liquid memories back the power though if I can. I want to use liquid memories on like a second win or something for it to be fast. Or even the trend, or even the limit break. In fact, we could even liquid memories back to flex next turn if I already draw the cleanse and limit break in hand, like with the offering and so. Wait, what if I just do shockwave uppercut? I don't think I care. So we just shockwave uppercut and debuff it for the whole fight, so I don't need to care about artifact strip, and we will kill it in 7 turns. Or we die first, but you know, we never need to reapply debuffs again, so the Harvest can even hit the uppercut after we play the shockwave into the uppercut. And then just end turn. Of course you can play flex too, to, you know, manually ping yourself. I'm not sure how true that is though, because if next turn multi-hit is coming first, yeah? Then we don't actually want that much block. In fact, we might even want to use the fairy and then clay up with the multi-hit as the first attack. And if the big hit is coming first, we just use fairy anyway, so playing up doesn't matter. Yeah, which probably means I don't play flex. I should just play shockwave uppercut and turn, I think. I think I should just play Shockwave, Uppercut, Enter, and not playing the trance. Hopefully not stupid. Would be very dumb. I think this line's fine. Multi-hit first would be better most of the time. Ah. There's no attack in my hand to cleanse though. So I could get back the attack to cleanse here if we want. I could get back an attack in hand to cleanse because after this I don't cleanse anymore. Yeah? So we don't get to cleanse the flex, but I get to cleanse the full debuff here and then we play next turn. This second wind is bricking, unfortunately. So how is this turn? If I Havoc away the Flash of Steel, do I lose or not? Because I don't think that's even true, you know, even if I Havoc away the Flash of Steel. If you Havoc away Power 2, no problem, yeah? Second wind can exhaust the wound. So the bad Havoc would be, what, Limit Break? Yeah, even if I Havoc away the drop kick, I don't think I die, is that true? Actually, no, I probably do die. I probably do die, there's only... Because we have like, what, 4, 5 strength here. With the Limit Break is like 10 strength. 10 strength vulnerable, 60 is 24, yeah? So our turn would be like Uppercut, Flash of Steel. Uppercut, Flash of Steel, Uppercut. With 10 strength, so this is 24, and then we can trans into the Flash of Steel again. So it's like 48 damage, and then this is 23 plus the vulnerable, 34, 68. 68 plus another 40, 48. We need like 7 turns or something to kill with that. Okay, that's like quite bad. Let's not do that. Okay, so that does mean I cannot play Havoc then, because 1 out of 11 here it can die. Oh, it gets like really, really weird. Then just get the Flash of Steel back, I think. I think Flash of Steel back is better than Uppercut back, right? Because offering distance is also good. Otherwise, any best skill in here we can exhaust immediately with second wind. Okay, so it's just Flash of Steel, yeah. And I do want this Inflame Strength for sure, so we just Inflame first and then Flash of Steel draw and then see. So good. Okay, so Brutality second wind now, yeah? This is blocking too much, so we don't even play for next turn. But that's fine. I guess I can do less in here, intentionally take the thing, but we are proccing Fairy next turn anyway, right? I'm just playing Offering and we're not full blocking, so we're just proccing Fairy. Hopefully I draw back into the second wind, by the way. If we draw back into the second wind with the Offering turn, then everything is good, we are quite fast. Otherwise it could be a little bit slow, but maybe it's still fine. But yeah, if I just play the second wind right now, we block for 15 and then I take 2 and then so I only play for 6 next turn. Otherwise I could play the Slime first and then the second wind. That is so much better, I can even save the Fairy Steel though. Yeah, just Slime first and second wind, it's just like a billion times better. That 1 times 15, you know, and then this is like so much block with the clay. And we can reason preserve the Fairy here this turn. Yeah, like 24. Good Offering here. If you miss a second wind of this Offering, it's a bit annoying, but you do C plus 1 plus 2. And the chance will always land. Okay, chance is here, so we're probably fine. I want the flex before Limit Break. This is order drawing 3, yeah? Do I keep the Power 2 or not? I guess it's the next question. I think I do. Do I care about the flex? I could just get 10 strength and then trans into the things, you know? And then we just go be infinite with Power 2 same win here to block still. Because it doesn't deal that much damage second cycle either, you know, they have the billion HP. Otherwise, I trans first here and we draw only 2 cards. So I need to defend and then trans. And then the flex. So the deck is going to have defend flex, trans, power 2 second win 5 cards, drop kick flush to steal 7, uppercut 8. So we have 8 cards. It could mean I'm not infinite next turn, but this is off turn. That's fine. Let's play defend here. So flex, you break. I think I should keep the power through in, no? Just to be a little bit safe. I don't really think I need this power through second win to block, but keeping it in is a little bit safer. And then we have like 14 strength. Like power 2 second win here. You can also transfer. If you transfer, then you can have a turn with just power through second win, power through trans, power 2 second win. Oh, that also blocks a lot. It's not below 600 like this though, but maybe it's fine. Yeah, just trans now, yeah, basically. Power through. And then yeah, just like draw quick, flush with steal. Actually, it's below 600 now, so we do have kill over 3 turns if I'm infinite. And I think we should be there, like, just fine. You know, next is like 6 cards. Oh, I mean, it looks fine to me. You can use fairy here, you still have the lizard tail, and then you have a lot of HP. But this one with full block was gonna be 1-2. I like here, like just full block like this. Max out with this. Yeah, we max out very fast because of the strength. And now I can power through into the trance. And then power through again. And now second win, full block. And we can do exactly the same thing next turn and it's only hitting me with 45, so we full block again. And then of course it's dead over 2. So we don't even need to use fairy. If I want to save the fairy, I can do exactly the same turn just now. And then we kill it next turn. I mean, I don't see why not. Like, why would we release the fairy? Yeah, why would we use the fairy? I just keep the fairy around and have plenty of HP left with the tail too. Exactly the same loop, yeah. And now we max out damage. And then with 3 energy, of course, you can power 2 twice and do the second win. And this is what keeping a power 2 around does for you. I don't actually need to raise damage. It just blocks so much, you know. It actually just blocks so damage with the trance too. So like, yeah, now power through. Then we trance into the power through again. Play the 1 card to have hand space of the wounds, and then power 2 second win and block for 1 billion. We still full block next cycle, by the way. I mean, not full block because it's doing with beat of death 3 being 60 damage. We don't full block because like, we can block enough to survive next cycle if it doesn't die. Of course, it's dead this turn. But even if it survives next cycle, we can still win like, pretty easily. Infinite. Honestly, this endgame should not be this annoying, but for some reason it is. It's like 2 nemesis bricking boss, brick in spear and shield. With hindsight knowledge, because bricking spear and shield did not matter, but yeah, it's just annoying. I actually had to think in this endgame, otherwise normally this run just doesn't have anything to think about. But for some reason I need to think, you know, to play proper lines in endgame. That's okay. Didn't die. And yeah, the brutality was crazily good. Of course. Like, actually insanely important is brutality. Which you don't hear very often, you know. It's like normally brutality is when your deck is bad, it's not when your deck is literally infinite. But this is an infinite that's not very good. We don't have the before the battle trends. I didn't have the like burning pack or the dark embrace or accelerate really. And then after the trends, of course, it creates a battle order where trends into offering without any powers, which in theory should not happen so often. But deck is freaking 18 cards, guys. My deck is like 18 cards with the bag of pressure. How often do I trans into the offering but no power on turn 1? Because apparently it just happens. But yeah, when it happens, the meta trend is not even so good in the first cycle anymore for the setup, and then everything is slow. Maybe I sure can check the list. Much harder than I thought after I got here, me too. I also didn't think this one would actually resort to like anything in the end game. But generally, this one's actually just like one offering in a dream. That's the only acceleration you have. So every other acceleration is that you remove all your cards. So when the offering turn is not enough to exhaust with the second win, you have problems. And apparently it happens quite often when your deck has no cards. That offering plus can brick with the second win. Even when your deck has no cards. I don't have no idea what to level away here. Like, what is there to even to level? Here and then what? 2 defense or what? Right? This needs to be kept, this needs to be kept, this is definitely not being transformed. Okay, I'm stupid and bad. What the hell was that? Guys, can anybody explain what the slab is? Like, what on earth is this slab? What? Okay, what the hell is it? What the hell is this? Honestly, this only happened because I removed too many cards. Right? Imagine this one with with strikes. And well, no, this is instantly winning when you it can't work. This is like the best left ever. But because I removed too many cards, I did not have left targets, and suddenly now I didn't pick the left and I have a Kursky and everything sucks. But imagine the deck has 2 strikes, I get the same left by the way. Yeah, I have the 2 strikes, I have the same left, but my deck is like ultra fast, and I don't even need to go infinite because I can just play Entrench. I can simply barricade Entrench with the clay instead, and the endgame is extremely simple. It is actually so easy. Because you have like multiple plays. You can go infinite immediately, or in any fight you cannot infinite, you just play Entrench. Then infinite. It's not that you play Entrench or infinite is not there anymore. You can just Entrench first and then infinite after. Being stupid. Yep, remove too many cards, guys. What can you do? Yeah, instead I get an injury. Whatever. But yeah, Act 2, no problem expected. Act 1, like, the only thing is here because the deck wasn't having too much damage, but we drew like, essentially perfect here. Yeah, we actually drew perfect here, so suddenly the Act is like, no problem. And these fights are not even bad, you know, these fights are also good fights. We didn't run into any nasty advance away. Like maybe the slam game you can say is a little bit bad, but it's not that bad. And then single teams like super easy, double mushroom super easy, triple lies like, could be a bit difficult, but we drew well. The 4 advance away we didn't draw any bad one. And then both leads we had like extremely good draw orders in both. Transform Baja, sure. Where is it? Like here? Here. I see. Wait, what? Gold threshold 75. Is it gold threshold here? If I buy that. Because if the event changes, it just means that gold threshold is changed. Or is maybe the 7 quid thing. It's one room is basically like 7 quid. So sometimes it does change the shrine event, but is there anything that goes being 70 disables? Because if you take the remove, then you have more gold, you know. So more events are available here, and you get the transform shrine. I can think about the I can think about the shop, like the guy you can punch, you know. I don't remember how much gold you need to see that event. Is it 75 or not? Is it 50 is still enough? Because maybe that is it. You go below 75, you cannot see the other shrine, and the event pool is different. You roll a new thing. Yeah, design inspired. Could be. I mean, this event is just bad though, so... Oh yeah, now you have a bash. Okay, so remove monkey wins again, yeah? Like, no... Yeah, suddenly now you just have a bash for no reason. And this marble probably still doesn't do anything considering the... I mean, draw the spear shield could be different, but this marble doesn't do anything otherwise. But this was a... unbelievably bad though. Holy crap, this thing. I mean, I knew it could happen, which is why a couple of things that I talk about and then we also do a couple of things to try to prevent this from happening. It still happened. No? I could handle maybe like 2 or 3 burns, and I could not handle 5 burns in a row. For any turn it burns me, like 1 full turn of second wind, just barely keeping up. Yeah? I cannot second wind every single turn if it keeps burning me. So it just outscale, you know. The second wind, it burns me 5 burns, and the second wind by 5 burns. I keep up 1 turn and then keep burning me and don't draw second wind in time. So I just lose the progress. Eventually it stopped though. If it kept burning me, I would die here. If it actually kept burning me here, I would die, yeah? But it stopped burning me on turn 11. It stopped burning me around that time, so we could actually make some ground and then go into it in time. But that was a unreal. At least draw a bag of prep. From what point I think it won't just take without power through? Honestly, probably around the moment I see offering the evo can already get into the deck. So any flaw scenes here. If the evo shows up against nothing, it's in my deck. Because it also protects you against like this crap, you know. Yeah, it also protects you against this crap. And then it's just easy to pick the power through afterwards. And of course, this could happen. It's also good here. It's really, really good. No? If you know that you're already fast enough and the game plan is going to be infinite. And it's very clear that we're infinite. At least we're committing to this kind of exhausting down here the moment I pick the kit. So the evo does get in immediately with the second win. Without the second win is a bit harder. But I mean, without second win, we also don't really do offering into catch here. You know, like the only reason this is being done is because I have second win and we have the Flash of Steel. It's very clear that it will be the plan. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, Nave is still alive. When Nave is still alive, it means the streak is alive. Yeah? Ah, it's on 7. Yeah, pretty sick. And Nave is doing 10 rating streak in 1 stream. Wait, why is the... Oh, they DC. They say the runtime is at 1 hour. Probably DC in between. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and see you.